Good evening, everybody. Wow, full house. Happy Friday night.
Okay.
I just made a mistake. I
Okay.
told you guys I
Hello,
just
Miss
woke
C.
up.
Hey, Stephanie. Hey, One
Okay,
Journey.
Hey,
I just woke
Annette.
up.
Hey, my
Hi.
Okay,
girl.
so
Hey.
what we
I,
have,
I
hold
don't
on,
have visual yet. Hey.
hold on.
Okay.
So we got me in the top corner, top left. One
Yes.
journey, you on the right of me. Stephanie is about to speak next. Stephanie, you're
Yes.
under me. And then Antoinette, you're under One Journey on the right.
Okay.
And no wonder you guys couldn't see anything. I didn't have this.
And I'm just so happy to be here tonight.
Yes.
And actually normally I would be performing somewhere. Hey Angela Phillips, I would be performing somewhere, but tonight I was
Mhm.
actually off, which it really feels good to be off. I'm not gonna lie. Oh
Oh,
my
I see
goodness.
Dolly.
To be resting. I see
I
Dolly.
see.
I
You see
see her.
Dolly?
I see
Okay.
Dolly. I see Dolly. And I
Okay.
just want to
Thank
say
you.
hey to everybody. So now it's Annette's turn.
Hi,
Okay.
everyone. My name is Antoinette. How's everybody doing this beautiful day, this Friday? And hope everyone had a good weekend. I mean, we'll have a good weekend. And I just want to say hi. And I'm glad to be back on Naya platform.
I'm
I've
glad
been
you're
off.
back.
Yeah, I've been off, but I'm back now. I got to do something constructive.
Yes. Keep busy,
Yes.
girl.
Yeah,
I
you gotta
am.
Keep
keep
busy.
busy in
Antoinette
there.
lost her mom earlier
Yeah.
this week.
Oh man.
So
Yep.
our condolences to her. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And then yesterday was her birthday,
Wow.
Yeah. Yes. She would have been 90, 91 or
92.
92.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Our
let
condolences.
me
Yeah.
say hello to the people who just came in.
Okay.
Trap Star, I missed you this week. How are you?
Oh, there's a trap star.
Trap Star. I was like, what happened to Trap Star? She left me.
Yes.
I
Yes.
did.
Yes.
She left me.
Yes.
Nancy is in the house. Nancy, how are you? I thought about you today. There's Artist. Hi, Artist. Condolences, Antoinette from Artist.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
You are recovering. I'm glad. I thought about it because I made that joke about anesthesia, but I was trying to lighten the mood, so I hope it didn't bother you because
No,
I go in and get anesthesia from the dentist. I can't do it. All
look.
drills going on and all that stuff. I was like, oh, Angela Phillips, I said hello to you.
Hmm.
Nancy E, the skits out. Yeah, they weren't that great today. So we'll let's see, how should we do this? We got four panels. One Journey wants to start with her crime family for a couple of minutes because she knows I do not like that crime family. I
Mm-mm.
am not a
Me either.
I know.
I'm limiting your First Amendment on those two people. Okay, because
Yeah, we don't like the crime family.
I
but
do.
One Journey does, and there are
Mm.
others in here that probably do like her. So
Yeah.
One Journey is the best person to
So,
bring it up
I
because
know.
I'm not.
Well, I'm not
I
gonna say
didn't.
nothing. I'm
I
gonna
didn't
let her
watch
talk.
no prayers. I didn't watch no bedrooms getting changed. I
I
didn't watch
didn't. I
none
ain't
of
watched
that.
none of that mess.
What
Mm-mm.
I did
Alrighty.
watch were the numbers,
And
and
one
they
good.
were
They was not good.
extremely
They
low.
weren't?
Uh-uh.
No,
No, it was
I
not good
I
I
today.
get
don't
you,
know how
One
to
Journey.
watch the numbers.
I do. I mean, I
Yeah.
watch it because I'm a warrior for,
Okay.
and so I was over on
Yeah.
Facebook this morning for a good 30 minutes. Um, hey George, for a good 30 minutes, and then I went back to see if the numbers went up. They didn't do so well. Anyway, I don't know what they are now, but and no shade, I just don't like them. Everybody know I don't like what's going on. So Michelle
Mm-mm.
Barnes, hi Michelle, how are you? And there's artists. I said hello to everybody else. I think.
Hmm.
Yes, I did. Oh, Vanetta. Vanetta's here. I didn't
I
see
remember.
Vanetta.
I believe so. I
There you
remember.
are.
I
I
didn't
see
see
her now.
Vanessa. Hmm.
Vanetta, good evening.
Minister
You missed
Yolanda's
something. What
here too.
happened? What did you say, Vanetta? I missed something. No, no, nothing happened with them people.
Mm-mm.
Anthony's lawyer didn't. Nobody's lawyers called.
Yeah, we're not watching that.
Nobody's
Minister
lawyers called.
Yolanda in the house,
Oh,
Nanya.
Yolanda's here. Hi, Minister Yolanda.
Yes,
How are
he
you?
is. And Alexis.
Okay. Hey, Alexis, welcome in. So, just really briefly, I added some more moderators because we have a lot going on. Thank goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the like button if you're out in the bushes watching. We did hear we developed the term in the bushes this week, and then we heard it on the Country Wayne skits, and then we also heard buttercups from Country Wayne World on the skits this
Thank
week.
you. Thank
So
you. Thank
thanks,
you.
Wayne. And then so Hemi Girl is now a moderator because she is
Cool.
excellent with day one.
Okay.
Stephanie is day one. Other people might be day one, and I don't know it. If you are, let me know. Okay. Stephanie, Stacy Harper is also, and I made her a moderator. I've been
Okay.
Stacy, I think about 2 years. Stacy, maybe she might not be here yet, but she will
Wow,
be
2 years.
about 2 years, and then Marion West about 2 years as well. Marion is great on social media, along with other people like Magnolia. But I went through all this today and yesterday, so I'm not going to go into detail. So we've got real life versus skit life, and the two
Mm-hmm.
they do intertwine. So I just want to make sure that you know what I do. I just point out real life versus skit life sometimes, or a lot of times, because people really don't know. I get comments and people actually asking me questions, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, I'm not licensed in anything except life. At this point, I'm no longer a programmer analyst / software engineer in law enforcement, healthcare, or the courts, nor the bank. I forgot about the banks. So anyway, yeah, I've worked for 42 years, just so you guys know if you are interested. Yes, Nancy B, the numbers are bad for Anthony and Denisha.
Really?
Yep, they sure are.
And even when Wayne and Anthony was talking too, it wasn't a high number.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
No, it
No.
was not. So
Mm-mm.
again, got Nature and Trapstar. I love the way Trapstar challenges the writing, and then how Nature puts in things from a holistic point of view. Um, yeah, so I mean, I just kind of made little categories, and I know I forgot somebody. Dolly is both day one, and she's also a hunter of information. So we
Yes,
have
Dolly.
about five. Have a spot for Corletta,
Yes.
and I think you guys know Corletta. So we've got about 3 to 5 people in each group. And when I need, I have a question, I don't remember, or if I make a mistake, they'll let me know. Okay. And to answer your question, Vanetta, nope, you didn't miss anything. No lawyers, nothing. Nada. None. So yeah, I do encourage you. If they start getting out of control, put them in the longest timeout. I mean, I don't mind. You guys did a fantastic job last night of shutting them down.
Yes, we
Absolutely
did.
fantastic. So you guys were on it, and Gwen was busy in the bushes.
I love my
Gwen,
Gwen.
oh, she said
Yes.
it's the
No,
hospitality room now.
Vanetta, no
Yes.
call from the
The
lawyer.
the hospitality room is
Mm-hmm.
open for the people in the bushes.
Yes.
Drinks and snacks available. So if you're in
That's
the
right.
bushes, come on in. The water's fine. We don't bite hard. Okay.
No. Yeah.
Please come on in. Thank you, Gwen. I love that. You got to save that, Gwen. Oh, I forgot the Danielle skits. Let me write that down. Marion, Ben, and Danielle.
Yes.
Or Anthony Jr. and Danielle. You down there?
I would like.
Get the Denisha stuff out of the way.
Let her talk. Let her do
Oh,
that. I'm going to get me
God.
something to drink.
I'm
Wow.
gonna do
That's
something to drink. I'm doing nothing.
You guys don't be rude. You listening. You gotta go through this with me.
I
So
mean, I'm listening.
yeah, I ain't going nowhere. Leave me in here myself.
I gotta go let the
What?
dog out.
Ooh. Ooh. Go
I got
let the
two babies.
dog out.
I got two babies at home. I got two Shih Tzu at home, right in the
That is
bed with me.
terrible. No, we
And
are
you
going.
pick when she gonna talk about I don't even mention their names. When they talk about the couple and you
But
gonna go
And
do
the
your dog.
oh,
no, I'm
and
gonna
the
do one
L
of.
word.
Ladies, I'm gonna do one. Ladies, I'm gonna do one of Whoopi word on the View. You know who?
I like that. I like that. Hold on a
That's
minute.
who. That's who. She never said that man's name in Washington. She always said, "You know who."
Yeah, she said you know
Uh-huh.
who.
I
Yeah,
never
she
say his
does.
name either.
Okay.
I know who you talking about.
Before we start, let me comments that we have, okay? Really quick. Just really, really quick.
Okay.
So none of us are amused with the Daltons. Himmy says being married and dating new people legally married. Yep, that's right. And then Angela Atkinson says people never liked the Anthony skits because he lied talking about no woman ever spoke life into him
Yeah.
like Nisha
Oh
did.
yeah.
He has a
I'm
short
sorry,
marriage.
Shayla will come and get her man. Please do, Shayla, come and get your man back. 'Cause, and I did put a video out on the Shayla skit from yesterday where Amon hung up in her face. And then Momo got fired today. Nancy B said
Yay.
he let little ankles get between his marriage. And yes, he did. And then Ben was on his knees, on bended knee, like Anthony did to Amber. And then Amy Girl says Wayne took the Anthony's character way too far. This is why his numbers are low. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes.
Star says Wayne thinks he will leave. Wayne thinks he will leave Amber and Anthony married in entanglements. We're not supporting it. He asked for the aunties.
I said
Aunties
that
not
to
having
Angela.
it. We are not
Mhm.
having it. You either divorce those people or do something
Yeah,
with it
divorce the
because
people.
we're not into polygamy. Okay,
Yeah.
people in the
Divorce the
bushes come
people.
get people in the bushes come get your food and your drink and put thumbs up and we will feed
Yes.
you before you collect
Yes.
your food. Per Gwen, she has spoken.
All
Stephanie
right.
says she loves Gwen. Okay, and I think that's it. Please hit the like button if you are in the house, and if you're in the bushes, it's still okay. You can hit the like button and Gwen will feed you.
Gwen
And
will feed
Vanetta,
you.
no, there's no lawyer activity. Wayne writes Anthony doing everything for anyone other than his wife. People are mad, mad. Absolutely, they are. Those numbers can get any better. Vanetta say, but I'm sorry, Vanetta, they say Anthony and Denisha's numbers were low. They are low. The phone
Yes.
call
What's a low
between,
number?
I'm sorry,
What's a low number?
we don't have, it was only 5,000 this morning after an hour and a half.
Oh, so after an hour, it will let you know if it's high or low?
No, you watch it, it'll click over all day. That's
Okay.
low. 5,000 for Anthony Dalton? That's very low. That's very low.
So they're high now. So you're saying after in an
Facebook.
hour it should go fast.
No, as soon as you load it, usually 5,000, you pass 5,000
Yeah, it was
in like
5,000 this
7 or 8
morning.
minutes.
Okay.
I
And
think they
then
said.
this was Facebook's numbers this morning. The reason
Oh.
we look at Facebook is because that is Country Wayne's home base
Oh.
for the numbers. Okay, and then we'll take it and add it to. We can either add it to TikTok numbers. If I don't even look at TikTok numbers anymore because they're so low, but Facebook and YouTube together because Facebook is the stomping ground. Simply Miss Nay, and that's a trigger for how it's going to go probably for them. Okay, and
Understand.
then what else do we have? Hi, Durain, welcome in. Miss McNay, welcome in. And that will do it for this. Hoping everyone's having a great start to the weekend. And that was simply Ms. Nay. Yola Rose, welcome in. I've seen you. Thank you for coming back. Esther Bowles was not a married man. Please read the Bible because Esther, if you want to share something about that story, that's fine. But I really don't know what you're talking about. and this is not a Bible study class, but I mean, you're welcome to bring it in. So I'm trying to see what you're telling me here. Yellow Rose, what are you telling me? I know the book of Esther, yeah. Oh, yeah, and you're talking about she's not our Tanisha. Don't get it twisted, Yellow Rose. I'm an Amber. This is I am Team Amber.
These are the warriors.
I am Team Amber.
I
I
am
am a
Team
knight.
Amber also.
Well, it's not our Tanisha, so I'm not quite sure where you're. If you want to post something else that I would understand, because I don't understand what you were just telling me. I'm sorry, Yellow Rose. I'm not being mean or rude or anything, but yeah, she's not our Tanisha. Denisha. Not in this house. Angela Atkinson says people are tired of the nonsense. Yep, and we are. And let's see. And I think that's it. Am Bam is off today. Yes, she is. People were also upset with the Bethany skits, yeah, from them getting a divorce. One, okay, that's enough. I think I already read these. Are they taking turns with Amber and Dave? And yes, they are. Marion, they are taking time. So Amber and Dave might be tomorrow. I think Amber was away because she was on the phone talking to what's her name, Danielle. And Trapstar, we are wishing you a speedy recovery. Okay, whose turn was it? One Journey. If you guys want to leave, you can, Stephanie and Antoinette. Go ahead and do what you got to do. Go take your dogs out. Who let the dogs out?
That's what I was saying.
Who let
Ruth,
the dogs
Ruth,
out?
let the dogs out.
Bring it
Ruth.
on, One Journey, darling. Let's hear your crime story.
I'm gonna go into the Esther and Boaz situation. Just
Okay, that would be great. Please
quickly
do.
touching on that. Um, so to me, I think Dave is Amber's Boaz because it seems like he's coming in and rescuing her from being in such a horrific marriage. I mean, this man never really loved his wife. I mean, the way that he has treated her. I mean, he's doing more for this side chick
Right.
than anything.
Right.
And it really, really aggravates me and it really really touches me because I am a married woman and I have been through some things and like you said, if the man gives her permission, she thinks she has wife
Correct.
she's able to be the wife, she's able to do all the things that the wife can do, but she can't, because if Anthony gets sick,
Woo.
Amber runs everything because she
Correct.
is the wife. Now, she can bury Anthony. She can tell everybody from the hospital they got to go. I mean, she doesn't have to put her with Denisha at all. I mean, she could get rid of Denisha just like that.
She sure can.
But she's too busy. She's too busy being happy. And this is why I get angry. I know she need happiness and stuff, but I really want Amber to take care of her business. I
Yes.
want her to talk to her lawyer, say, look, I'm paying you all this money. What can you do to get this woman up out my house? And I
Yep.
want her to go home. I they don't have to be a happy home, but I need her to go home until the courts get with
Right.
this and decides what they're gonna do with the housing, what they're gonna do with the money, and all of that.
Just really quick, Stephanie, just to piggyback
Uh-huh.
on where you're at. Amber does
Okay.
not know that she actually is still physically there because Amber
Yeah.
hasn't been back home, right? So Amber
Correct.
needs to
Uh-huh.
go check on her house and make sure that woman's not there,
Agree.
or get clothes or do something. But that's all I wanted to say, because some people think that Amber is aware that that woman is in that house.
No, she's not.
The way they
No,
treated
she's
her
not.
that weekend, she didn't go back.
Right.
And so she couldn't tell Constance that the lady was living at her house because she
That's
hadn't
right.
gone back to check. Go ahead, Stephanie. Please
And
continue, my dear.
that's what's making me very angry because I need
Mhm.
Amber to go home. I really need her to
Yeah,
go
I
home.
agree.
I've had enough of this, and I think a lot of us have had enough of this. Something really needs to click when it comes down to the Daltons. It's like Anthony is living a whole new world in a
Yeah.
house where he's
Yeah.
not even taking care of his business when it comes down to his wife.
Yeah.
You have a whole wife, even
A
though
wife.
she's living up somewhere else with another man, which I understand, and I understand but I don't understand his way because she's with him
That's the
in
thing.
his
It's his
house.
way that he's doing it.
That's
He has
right.
to know. Yeah.
She's with Dave in Dave's house. She's not with Dave in their house.
And if
Now,
it
if
were the
Amber
reverse,
wanted,
what if it were the reverse, Stephanie? And
that's what
Amber
I'm about
put
to
Dave
say.
there.
Anthony couldn't handle it because he couldn't handle Amber being with Dave. So how
Yeah.
could he be able to handle um how could he be able to handle Dave being in his house?
Exactly.
He would have caught a fit because the little
Careful
Denisha
with
is
the
a
names,
succubus.
everybody. Everybody.
Oh, I didn't hear you, Nanya.
No, we're gonna be careful with the names tonight. It's
Okay.
Friday. We know people are hiding in the bushes, just waiting to pounce on us.
Yes.
Go ahead, Stephanie, and then we'll pass it over when you're done to Antoinette, okay?
Okay. Okay. I said I feel Denisha is a succubus. She has the succubus spirit. And
Okay.
and a lot of women has the succubus spirit. They come
Okay.
into your marriage and suck your husband up,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it does not matter what you do to make your man happy. It's what they're trying to do more than you to make your
Mm-hmm.
man happy.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
the man get tired and then they go back home, but the situation is sometimes they don't, sometimes they stay with the mistress. It's just, and some women sign up to be a mistress. They don't care. They don't care as long as they're getting paid, and as long as they getting their house taken care of, their fingernails done and their hair done and their toes done. They do not care, and having money in their pocket that this man is taken care of. And they talking about my man, when he is a husband to
Yeah.
somebody else. All right, Antoinette, you go ahead, baby.
Okay, hey there, ladies. Well, I was gonna say the skit that I watched probably the most today was the Bethany skit, which I figured I know a lot of people were saying that was kind of triggering because Bethany, she's a good manipulation. She want everybody to feel sorry for her, and everything. She went to her dad and telling her dad, "Why you let me do this and do that, eat so much as a kid growing up."
Well,
So it's like she blaming everything on other people instead of herself.
As she always does.
And she's a very manipulation. Talking about, oh, I don't know if I want to be on this earth long enough. I want to, talking about committing suicide and everything. And her,
wow.
then her, she was talking about they was coming. Her dad was coming out of the restaurant. I think that was the first skit. They was coming out of the restaurant. She just said, "I don't know if I want to be here any longer." And I'm like, wait a
Mm-hmm.
minute. Yeah, it was the first skit that they did this morning between Bethany and her dad.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it.
Yeah, it
I
was the
saw
first
it.
skit. And then her dad gonna get on the phone and call Larry, like, you need to get home, watch your wife, try to do the same thing, manipulate him because I
Oh, y'all
still
gonna
figure
blame me.
that I still figure that, ain't nothing good gonna come out of that relationship. Everybody think the Daltons are a mess. The Williams are a mess. It's very toxic. Then you added Charlotte to the mix. It's definitely toxic.
Nanya, about Bethany. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna make a few
Okay.
enemies with this, but
I know.
uh what people not looking at, Larry
Mm-hmm.
has allowed all his exes in
Yeah.
Yes.
to his marriage.
Yeah.
And
Parade through.
Preach,
Bethany
sister. Yes.
Bethany is a wife. People are
Yes.
forgetting this. I know you can't stand back. I can't stand Bethany, but I'm a wife. And so what I see is her husband. Okay, his ex beat me up, and my husband gonna go get her out of jail. Oh
Exactly.
no, it's not. That would not have happened. I do not like Lynette. Shara comes there, she fat shames Bethany. Of course, Bethany calls her this and that, but the fat shaming, that girl is trying to lose weight, and all of us can see that she has lost weight.
Yes.
She has, but
Everybody can see that she's on a weight loss journey, but
yes,
she is
Bethany.
evil.
Yes, she is, but Bethany is sneaky with her remarks. She's very
Huh?
sneaky. Bethany is very sneaky with her remarks. She make it seem
Oh,
that
I told you that.
like
Yeah, I get
today.
it. I get it. I get it. But everybody's on Shira's side. Do you not realize that Bethany raised Brooke? And when Brooke and Larry were bought into the skits, they were a loving couple and loving parents with Brooke. And then they brought Shara back from jail because Shara wasn't even there for her daughter.
But she was only in
But
jail for not. She was only in
The
jail
only
for
90 days.
90 days. However,
uh,
Right.
they weren't getting along. But you're right. Shara was not involved in her life from age 12. So she
Right.
was
mhm.
out doing whatever she was doing. And you are absolutely correct. I mean, I
Yes.
agree, not correct like you're in school, but I totally agree with what you're saying.
Right.
But I believe the relationship got worse, got really intense when Shar moved to Atlanta. That's when it got worse. When she moved to Atlanta,
Yes, they did.
it got kind of worse because Bethany and Innocent, Bethany was saying some nasty words, not just
Oh
to
no,
Shar.
go on all these trips without his wife, and they all laughing at her, and they all talking about her, and she's going around looking for her husband. Is that how it's supposed to be? I'm just curious.
Hands up.
Go
Um,
Yeah.
ahead, then, Jenny.
Yes, ma'am.
I was gonna put my hands up.
Oh,
Go
no, go
ahead.
ahead.
Right, but she came to see the girls.
But that's her house.
But
You
what if the
get what I'm
girls called?
saying?
I know that, but what if the girls called her? She didn't go in the house. She stayed in the driveway. What if the
Yeah.
girls called her? You know that is still.
Well,
What if the girl?
it
I
is Brooke's
understand.
mother. It is Brooke's mother, but that's her house.
Okay,
I listen. I'm like I said. Y'all might think I'm a Bethany fan, which
no,
I am
no,
No,
not,
no,
because I
no,
do.
no.
no. But I'm
I
just saying how Bethany came out talking nasty stuff to her first, to Shaw first. Shaw didn't say
wait about
nothing
the
to her
parking spot.
Okay.
yesterday.
Okay, one
About
at a
the
time.
parking
Please,
spot.
please,
Go ahead,
please.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, Stephanie.
Um,
Y'all want me?
I
Yeah, I
just
thought
said
you
Nani,
were
one at
you
a
saying
want
that.
to?
time, please.
Huh?
I just said one at a time, please.
Okay, well,
Oh, okay.
I
Go
was
ahead.
saying that when Bethany came out of the house, she was just talking to the girls briefly because she wasn't gonna see them this weekend. Bethany came
Um,
out and said something really smart to her. And Cheryl did not even pay her no mind and say nothing to her when she came out of the house through the garage. So that there's time when
mhm.
Bethany do. I'm all about Mary come out. Well, I was calm, I was collected, I was this, I didn't say this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how she is sometimes. He said she like that all the time.
Okay.
once again, there's no boundaries put in
No,
place. Don't disrespect your husband, that you don't disrespect your wife. These things are put in place. And Larry has failed to establish his home. The Bible commands us to.
No, go ahead. I'm going to go ahead.
Oh, I can stop. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to read some comments. So go ahead and complete your
Yeah.
thought.
Once again, we're waiting for Larry to say he tried. You're gonna go to this and you're gonna behave, right? She didn't. You're gonna go to this and you're gonna behave, right? Every single holiday for a whole year, it's going through our mental that these people cannot self-correct. They cannot say, "That wasn't too good of me. Let me try this." No, it's more manipulation, more evil, over and over again. I see in the chat, I do pay attention a little
I'm
bit
going
to
to
the
read the chat in just a moment. But if you have one that you want to speak on, that's fine.
right. So I've seen, I'm still waiting for Larry to get the family, which is Bethany and him, into. You can say wife, wife, wife all you want, but that doesn't mean you behave like a wife. Ernestine is wife, 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 but she doesn't behave like a wife. Bethany is showing no hospitality, and she likes the banter between his baby mothers. This man came with two baby mothers, and with two children. And she didn't come with any children and still don't have any children. But the baby that came in the house when the child was 12 years old. Once again, we have to have. Look, I can't come in Nanya's home and go in her refrigerator.
Okay.
There's certain rules that you have that you set,
Yes.
whether it's spoken or unspoken, and those things are not handled. So you can be a wife all you want, but you don't disrespect me as the husband. You get what I'm saying? Not me. Please. I'm talking about the husband and the wife. They
Yes.
should have rules that they both agree. That's a marriage.
Mhm.
You said the vows at the altar, but now you got to build a home. But all
Yes.
she does is a foolish woman tears her home down, and all she does is tear it up and behaves like a brute. And we just need them to go into family therapy or group therapy, and that's what I'm looking forward to, because it's very insidious.
Okay. I'm going to read some comments,
Thank you.
and I
Okay.
agree with you all as a collective group. There are
Okay.
some things I would tweak, but as a wife, but all of you are absolutely right, to be honest. And I'm speaking from the wife's point of view, because if your previous wife is coming to my house, you better damn sure tell me. Don't pull up on me like that. Kids or no kids, you are not to come to my house without me knowing. I don't care what the husband says. I am the queen of my house. So, with that said, yes, kids will do that, and kids will let you, they will do what you will let them get away with.
Right, and that's what Brooke
Larry
is doing.
cannot stop them. He has never stopped Brooke from doing that. And so a pattern has been established. And
Mhm.
that's why there's so much trouble right now, because no one ever stopped Shara from doing that, because she's so used to going over to pick the girls up. But they knew she was coming. Now it's when the girls call, she shows up. Well, Larry should have stopped it,
Right.
but he didn't. People. I think it's that maybe some people figure Shara and Larry are so close that it doesn't matter. But it is disrespectful to
It's
the wife. It is.
mm.
But with that said, I'm going to read some comments. I'm not going
Okay.
to touch on the rest of the Bethany stuff because she's every day she's around and around and around in a circle. So I mean, today she's good. Yesterday she's bad. Now she's crying.
True. I agree.
So I'm not going to touch that one. You guys did a great job covering it. Leave that one alone. And the hospitality room is still open. We have, I don't know how many people. Can I get the count from anyone, please? Can somebody get
44
the count?
likes and
Missed it?
78 watching.
Watching.
I didn't hear it. What was it?
44 likes and 78 watching.
For the 78 watching, can you hit the like button, please? You can come out of the bushes. We won't bite you. I promise. And for the people who don't know that just came in, we did hear Buttercups in the skits yesterday, and we also heard in the bushes in the skits.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody's listening somewhere.
Yep.
Anyway, so thank you for all that. I mean, because we just came up with in the bushes 2 days ago, and we've been Buttercups for what, 3 weeks or 4 weeks now? But anyway,
Yeah.
so Vanetta says if she is that far gone, why didn't anybody call the suicide hotline? That's exactly right, Vanetta.
Yeah.
And Shirley Coleman mentioned, yes, One Journey, Emmett Till. Angela Atkinson says, oh no, that was me. I already answered her. Oh, did I? Bethany is insecure when it comes to Shara. And Bethany also doesn't like black women. And she doesn't like, and she has said she didn't like his quote, baby mamas, Lynette. And then Simply Miss Nay, Bethany is insecure and intimidated by Shara. I think she's more intimidated by Shara because Shara was married to Larry than she is
Mm-hmm.
by Lynette. And she will throw any black person in jail any chance she gets. And if Larry's not careful, she's going to get him. She was nasty to Larry's family all the time, is what Tyrone says. And
Mm-hmm.
the next comment is from Gwen. Gwen says, Antoinette, exactly. That's when Bethany couldn't stand knowing Shara was going to be around all the time. Exactly, Gwen. She didn't want her to have access to Brooke because she didn't want her to take Brooke away from her, is what that, if I remember correctly, that was it. And that was like around the first time she called Shara trash, and then she turned around and she called Brooke trash because she was in her feelings. Liddell says Bethany needs an attitude adjustment and therapy. Um, Someone said, hi, Laura. I thought they meant my sister, but I think they meant Layla. And hi, Layla, welcome in. Liddell, good evening. Bethany needs an attitude adjustment and therapy. And I was answering questions while you guys were talking. I was in the chat. Y'all heard Dave say they would love to babysit Cameron. Yes. Cameron with Amber, Marion. Yes, we heard that. And does Ezra have a meaning? And can hold that for me. Is there a meaning to the name Ezra? I'm just asking because that's Cameron's son's name. Hi, Felicia. Welcome in. Welcome in. I just want to get through these comments because there are quite a few of them. Angela Atkinson says, yes, absolutely, Angela Atkinson. Larry is a part of the problem. He's a big part of the problem. Yeah, he let, and we don't want, I'm not going to go into the details of it because we all know
Right.
that the problems on both sides, but Larry is definitely a big part of it. I have a toothache, a little bit. Steffi Mack, good evening. Shirley Coleman, hi, Shirley. Bethany is manipulating the situation. She needs to control that household, but she can't because she's a bully. And she never takes accountability for anything she says or does. Let's see. Tyrone, she makes him look bad around his family. Michelle Barnes says Bethany spent a lot of time trying to turn Larry and especially Brooke against her mother. She absolutely did, Michelle. Absolutely did. And that's a big part of the problem as well. She was being slick before they started having them interact with us, the viewers.
Mm-hmm.
And, One Journey posted something there about wheelchairs, race, person, that type of thing. George, please type your question. I think you had a question. I didn't see it. So would you type it so I can read it to the chat? She's not trying to go in the house, but you don't go to anybody. Don't come to my house if you don't let me know. If you're my ex-husband, better not come over here and not let me know and my husband know, or he's gonna have a problem. If the kids were still here, but they're not his kids anyway. I'm just saying. And same with me. Don't come to my house without telling me. We are not in for that nonsense because that's how nonsense jumps off in your marriage. As far as I know. Della Harris says Amber should let her lawyer know I don't have a place to stay after she goes home and finds the mistress there has taken over. Exactly, Della, because she doesn't know any of this yet. So Amber, I think Amber has her rose-colored glasses on because she doesn't want to face reality yet. I think that is what Amber's problem is. And she's comfortable with Dave, and right now it's not hitting her, right? And then Nia, I guess, is still there, but Amber is not focused on the problem at hand. She has spoken to the attorney, but the attorney doesn't know because Amber doesn't know that Denisha is still in her house and has moved in. We have not seen any indication that Amber knows that part. When she spoke to the attorney, and I did rewatch this because Shy Lady pointed it out, but when you watch that third visit of the attorney with Amber, she says she walked in, she caught the lady in the bed, or Anthony and the lady in the bed together. She never said, I left and the woman was still there. She never told Constance that the lady was still there because she doesn't know that the lady's still there. She just knows about that one day, right? And then
Right.
Netta says Bethany attacked Shara yesterday with her cousin. Yes, they did attack yesterday like they were going to jump. And Charlotte, whatever her name is, Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Charlotte is very, very racist. She's very brutal.
Mm.
She's a different kind of mean.
Mhm.
Beth is the nasty kind of person.
Oh.
There's a difference there. Charlotte is, Larry has not put any laws in its place, and Bethany likes to smoke. Yes, Steffi. Bethany likes to smoke because she thrives on that adversity. Diamond Rodriguez, Stephanie, I'm with you on this. Shirley, for the 81 people that are outside, if you didn't hit the like button, please hit the like button. Thank you. And you can come in if you want. We have refreshments and drinks if you want. Michelle Barnes says her whole goal was to turn Brooke against her mother. That's correct. After Brooke asked her not to do it, Shirley came to tell Shara she needed to call first, Tyrone. And Vanetta says to control Brooke. She uses Brooke to control Larry. A lot of this is on Larry and the dad for enabling Bethany. The one thing I will add to this story is that Brooke knows how to work both of her parents now. She knows how to play the parents so she can get what she wants out of it. And then she got a smart mouth now, which is what she got from Bethany, because that's what she's been around. So she knows now how to manipulate people.
I have one question. Do Brooke? Okay, I know Brooke know how to play Bethany and Larry. To me, Brooke be trying Shara, but I don't think Shara let it go all the
I
time.
agree.
Shara don't. Shara sees it.
The one thing that irritates me about Shara is that she consistently treats Destiny tougher than she does than Brooke, because
Right,
Destiny was on a very cool roll for the longest, but
right,
Shara would always be tougher on Destiny and not on her own daughter. And Brooke was the one that needed more attention than
right,
Destiny, because Destiny got calmed down when she just moved there. She started
right.
calming down. Brooke spiked and got
Hmm.
worse. But
Yeah.
Shara actually missed that. I didn't miss it because I watched her, and she would be tougher on Destiny than she was on Brooke, which is why Brooke thinks she can get away with everything with her mom. Simply Miss Nay, good evening. Bethany is a grown woman. She knows that she and Shara don't get along, so why not just let the girls talk to their mom? Because you don't pull up and disrespect somebody's house. I get it that the girls called her, or she's driving down the street, but when a parent is going to go to the other parent's house and they are married, that is that woman's house, or that is that husband's house, whichever way it plays. So just to pull up because the kids are outside, if you pull up in the car and just want to say hello and you don't get out, I think that's a little different than if you pull your car into the driveway and you get out of the car and you're standing there talking to the kids. Of course, Bethany's going to peep it because that's who Bethany is. But
Hmm.
it's not illegal, but it is disrespectful to that household for the parent that doesn't live there to just pull up, pull in the driveway, get out, stand there, hang out. Let that woman in that house know you are coming to talk to the girls,
At
because
least the girl,
girls don't run anything. That's not
the,
their house. And I'm not even a strict mom. I'm not even strict, but you're not gonna just pull up in my driveway.
now, could I ask you something, knowing in group? Now, what if, like you said, some stuff that we don't see in the skits that they post online? What if the girls did tell Bethany that? Because they normally say, Bethany, my mama's outside, my mama's coming back. If you go back and look at some of them skits, they do say, Brooke said, my mama's coming over, and some of the skits. But what if they did tell her that Shaw was coming over?
Well, if they did
They
tell
don't-
her etiquette
Mhm.
to respect your home, your stepmother, and even your father, but you don't have to tell Larry because he wasn't home, but still, if it were the
Mhm.
reverse. Liddell says Bethany has a nasty attitude, views about other ethnicities, even thought black husbands and stepdaughter. That's right. Um, a lot of people of other races and nationalities, they will like the spouse, but they won't like the children.
Yeah.
And that is well known and
Mhm.
reported on. Shirley says that house, not Brooke and Destiny, not Shara.
Well, Bethany, I think her action is rubbing on to Brooke and Destiny.
Already has. Where
Yeah.
Stephanie, where are you? Stephanie popped out. Okay, I'm gonna read some more comments really quick. There she
Okay.
is right there. Let me bring Stephanie back in. Stephanie, you here?
I'm here.
Okay. EP93, Brooke is 18 years old, which makes her an adult, and that's her house too. No, it doesn't make her she's a child in her parents' house. That's a fact. So if Brooke is so grown, Brooke can move because
Mhm.
Brooke runs nothing in Larry and Bethany's house. Those are her parents. You respect your parents. You don't run anything. Just because you turned 18 yesterday, now all of a sudden you're a boss,
Mhm.
and go get a job. Brooke should be able to have her mom know you don't do that. That's how you cause these kinds of problems. Just because
Mhm.
Brooke turned 18 does not give her the right to think she is now in control of that house. She is not a spouse. She is a child living under her
Mhm.
parents' roof. So stay in her place. If she wants to have people come over, she can go get her own house. But that is Larry and Bethany's home. Larry's name is on the deed. That is the marital property, and Brooke is their child. You can be 25 years old. If that's not your house, you don't run that house. Go get your own house and run it. Okay, Gwen says that was a while back, 4477. Please click the like button. Now, I know that in these days, this new day and age, parents are more lax with their children. Now, if you want to be a lax parent, this is what's going to happen. You're going to have outbreaks all the time. But if you
Mhm.
are a traditional family, then you're going to know the hospitality rules of the road. Don't park in my driveway. And then I come outside because I have a guest coming over and you're sitting in my driveway. You can move. Get out of my driveway. And why are you in my driveway? I don't care who it is. Why are you in my driveway sitting here like we're in the hood? You can go chat on the curb going over there somewhere else. But if she hadn't got out of her car, that would have been a little different of a story because that means she's
Mhm.
there for a brief hot moment and she had something to say to Brooke and Destiny and she was leaving. This was a visit. This is how you pull up on somebody. And I mean, if you don't care about it, then you don't care about it. And it's the way you run your household, basically. And I'm gonna skip some of this Bethany stuff.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's
It
see.
really was nothing. Really, really was no good skits today.
So I want to mention
Mm-mm.
a couple. I'm just looking to see if anybody in the chat had something to say that was other than
But
Bethany things. Um, yeah, I mean the provocation goes both ways. It's
yeah,
Shara. I'm not on the side of Bethany. I can't stand Bethany,
Me
but
either.
Bethany is the woman of that house, and they are all disrespectful. Brooke manipulates both of her parents. Shara feels when usually Shara comes and there's an appointment. This time, well, my mom's coming and it's okay. No, it's not okay because your mom and Bethany, they're both two women. One lives there and one doesn't. So I don't care if that's your mom or not. You don't just say it's okay. And Bethany knows, that or in her mind, Larry's in love with Sharp, but all of that is irrelevant. That's like spaghetti on the wall. If you have rules, implement them. If you don't, then you're going to have chaos. Ezra means help or strong vision. Thank you, Marion. In Hebrew, and it's also interpreted as God is my helper. So I'm always looking for symbolism in something, and that's why I asked, what did Ezra mean? I used to know, and just get older, you forget things, right? Exactly. The cousin's out of order. Yep, the cousin is out of order. She's always out of order because she's racist, so she can't help but to be out of order.
Mhm.
And Bethany invites her to be out of order. That's another problem that they have.
Yes.
People running all over that husband and wife dynamic. You're so right about how Shara treats the two girls, Shirley. Correct. Never come into the driveway. It's true. If you're coming into the driveway and especially you get out of the car, that means you're there for a visit. If you're sitting in
Mhm.
the car, you want to drop some money off to Brooke and say, okay, bye, and leave. That's different than getting out of the car, standing in Bethany and Larry's driveway, chit chatting, and Bethany got mad because Charlotte was going to park. And that is what people do. Like,
mm,
that's why you hear people say, why are you in my driveway? That's why, because you're not supposed to be. That's, you're not supposed to be. And I'm going to skip Bethany.
okay.
I look like this. Amber told her what she needed to know, and that lawyer is still not doing anything. That's right, Deraine. And the fact, what really got me is that this is the second time the lawyer says she has a plan. However, she sat there and she asked Amber, did she have any proof?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you asking this wife? Does she? I mean, it's a valid question,
Yeah.
but she offered no resolution, no assistance, nothing to help Amber get information. And that's where she should have said, Amber, do you want me to hire a PI? Do you want me to, because the lawyer is not watching, but the lawyer didn't know about this. So now it's back in Amber's ballpark to say, can you get somebody to look up, get some receipts, basically? Because Amber didn't have any, because Amber didn't know that. I mean, she knew he was taking her places, but is the attorneys usually take the lead to figure out which direction to go in. They don't sit there and say, okay, new plan. What's the new plan? And Amber did ask. You see, Amber didn't get an answer for the new plan. The lawyer just said, oh, you'll be pleased with it. That's all she said. So what help did the attorney give Amber? Go ahead, Antoinette.
I was gonna say she just giving her words just for Amber to hear.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say I never been married, so I wouldn't know. But I would say maybe she is. I know a lot of people was in the comments of the platform saying, let's give her like the benefit of the doubt. Because we might not see everything, like you said, we might not see everything that goes on in the skit. So maybe she is, and they both talking, both lawyers are talking. You know what I'm just throwing out there because we are not seeing it.
That's
So
true.
I'm just probably thinking, maybe they are talking behind the scenes, and then when it's time to mediation come, they'll have their proof ready, just to have their proof. That's how I see it. So like I never been through this before, never been married also.
I understand what you're saying exactly because I had that same exact question. So
Uh-huh.
to add on, to piggyback onto what you were saying, if the two attorneys are talking and Amber's attorney said, yes, Anthony is a mess or whatever she said, the attorneys have been talking all this time. What are they talking about? What? I mean, are they talking about mediate? My point is, she gave Amber no follow up information that was of value. She says, oh, we talk. What do you guys talk about? The weather? What are you talking about when it comes? Anthony is a mess. What does that mean? She was not specific on anything. And that's why people are saying, oh, she's still the same scammer, because she might be working. But if you listen to the conversation,
Right.
what did you hear the woman offer Amber? What did you hear her say she was doing for Amber's case? In addition to, quote, just talking with Anthony's lawyer. Talking about what? What are they talking about? Because
Okay.
we know Anthony's attorney, we always know when Anthony talks to his attorney.
Right.
Just like we know when Amber talks to her attorney. So
Right.
what did Amber's attorney say
Now,
about the conversation between, and she's privy to it because
okay, now can I say this? Now sometimes Amber is on the phone with her, talking to her on the phone, so we don't know what they talking about on the phone. Or the lawyer's telling Amber what is she doing, what is she finding. You remember there's been a couple of times when Amber left the table to talk to her on the phone. I'm just saying, I'm just
I
a suggestion.
understand,
I'm
but
just
we don't. But so I think what I'm trying to say, if they
okay.
don't show the fan base anything,
Mm-hmm.
then how are we supposed to come to a conclusion? We
Okay.
can't. We can't. We have
Okay.
to listen to Amber drop a nugget. We
Right.
can't call something that we don't know. And
Right.
she could have told Amber, I'm gonna start looking for his money for all we know, right? But we
Mm-hmm.
don't know. We're not privy to that conversation. So, as the fan base, they want us to go run out there and start making up stuff.
Right.
Well, I just laid out what we have to work with as the fan
Yes,
base.
yes, you're
What do
absolutely
we
right.
have?
You're right. You're right.
Because we know Amber talks to her, but if they don't tell us anything, we have nothing to go with. And that's how conspiracy theories come up.
So now let's look at this. Now, since they've been using your what behind the bush, what is it? Buttercup. Now,
Buttercup,
what if they come back and look at your page and see that that her lawyer is not asking Amber, do you want me to investigate? Do you want me to hire your PI?
yeah.
What?
Where's the beef? Where's
What?
the beef?
Yeah, what? Just I'm thinking that they probably listen to you and everybody else. Watch when we get a skit when she sit down with her attorney, like, you know what, Amber, do you want me to hire a PI?
Exactly. Because that conversation they just had told the fan base absolutely nothing,
Right.
Nothing.
except that the two attorneys are talking. What are they talking about? What? If she's constantly talking to the attorney, we don't know what they're talking about. So what are we supposed to do? Just guess and pull it out of the air. Exactly,
Yeah, that's
right?
what they want us to do.
Exactly. And Amber, when she wants us to know something, she drops a hint. They didn't
Right.
drop anything in that skit except Constance saying, "You okay?" So there are no receipts. You have no information on what they're doing as far as dating. There's nothing. So what does the attorney have to work with? Amber answered a question. She said no. So that means the attorney came there empty-handed with information against Anthony. She left empty-handed. So she has no more, she picked up no ammunition.
Hmm.
When she goes to talk to Anthony's attorney, as she put it, what are they going to talk about this time? She hasn't talked to Anthony about setting up mediation, or she would have said it. So they
Right.
have to give us something. But when
Right.
they get tricky is when they give you nothing. And
Right.
people start making up things about what they should be doing, which is, and that's how conspiracy theories start.
That's what I'm thinking. They gonna come back to your platform, Naya, and they gonna see what is being said by the guests, and they gonna
She
like,
didn't,
oh, okay, so her lawyer hasn't mentioned
she hasn't
private,
mentioned anything.
PI, anything like that. So I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen next when she sit down with her lawyer.
I mean, tell us, just anybody. Can,
Right.
can you say anything about the conversation she's having with Anthony's attorney? She said there
No.
were phone calls. What does that mean? We don't know. Maybe Amber knows, but we don't know. So, as a
Right.
fan base, what can we say? We have nothing from that
And
conversation.
and I don't think Anthony Attorney. I don't think Anthony Attorney likes him.
She doesn't.
I don't think she
And
likes.
Anthony has not even told the woman that the girlfriend's there.
Right.
Otherwise, we would know it because they let us know. They let us know. They haven't given us anything.
Okay. Do you remember the first time he got the lawyer when Amber had filed for a divorce? And
Hmm.
you remember Anthony did not mention to her that he had a child while he was married.
And she
And
was
when she found
furious.
out when she found out in the documents, she brought to his attention, and he was like, I think he said, "Yes, I have a child." And you should have seen her reaction. Like, are you serious?
Hmm.
You know, that was her. That's how her reaction was. Like,
I remember exactly
right?
what happened
It's
on
like
there.
he got. It was like she almost fainted when he said that. So I think from back then, she really didn't like him because for what he did. But as his attorney, she has to represent him to the fullest extent of the law.
Any attorney. So if you
Yeah.
do something and you don't tell the attorney and you go to court and the
Oh
attorney ends up with egg on their face,
my. Ooh.
that is not going to be a happy attorney. Attorneys
No.
are going to be angry.
But that's what I was saying. I don't think she really liked Anthony. She liked the money, but I don't think she liked Anthony.
And then the other thing is that the one thing Amber said, I mean, I don't remember all of it, but that part about Anthony and that woman.
Hmm.
Amber has no receipts. Amber doesn't know anything. So how's the attorney going to find out? How's she going to get some information?
bank account.
They need, well, but she didn't say that, right?
No, she didn't.
She didn't say anything about the bank accounts. She didn't say
Mm-mm.
anything about anything. So we have nothing to go on as far as what those two attorneys are talking about, what they're doing. Amber may know, but we don't know.
Right.
Right.
As a reviewer, there's no way I
Mm-hmm.
can make sense out of anything or get juice out of a turnip in this case.
Right, right.
There's nothing to get.
No, you're right. You absolutely right.
There's nothing there.
Yeah.
No meat on those bones.
Yeah. I did want to
Let's see.
say,
I'm trying to get past these Bethany comments because I don't
okay.
want to talk about Bethany all night.
Yeah.
Why is Wayne letting Chase use? I know the racist characters. I agree. I think Wayne tries to introduce different types of concerns and
Mm-hmm.
issues
Mm-hmm.
in into his skits. I think that's why.
And it is
And,
part of our world.
okay, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna do a few more skits and then let you guys jump in. Okay.
Oh,
She was looking at me with some kind of look in her eyes. Okay. Anyway, he's going back to Florida. His sister's basically telling him, um, that's not right. There's something
Nope.
wrong here. Okay, and
Nope.
then Danielle and Ben. Danielle's cracking up. And the reason
Mm-hmm.
she made that phone call, in my opinion, to Amber was to trauma bond. Otherwise, she could have called Michelle. But she wanted Amber to embrace the fact that she left Ben. She did that for Amber. She's always
mm-hmm.
for
Mm-hmm.
Amber. Keep
Mm-hmm.
Amber out of your business and you stay out of Amber's business.
Correct.
But she can't. She needs Amber to trauma bond. She needs Amber
Mm-hmm.
as a friend. Just like Ben needs Anthony. What did Ben do? Exactly what Anthony told him to do.
All
When
the
he got
poor.
some flowers, he got hit with the flowers. Then he's out there on bended knee doing the exact same thing Anthony did. So in this case, I mean, if you want to really look at it, which I really don't, it's the YT couple and the black couple. And
Right.
those two men that are so similar. But that's all I'm going to say about Goofball, the Benny and the Jets. And then
Mm-hmm.
Wayne, Natasha went to visit Wayne, and I think Natasha kind of said, do you have a job for me? Kind of in a roundabout way. But she made sure she introduced Libby into
That's
the
funny.
conversation. Because why are you going over there to tell Wayne you have a difficult case going on?
Mm.
So did she go? Do we know? We
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
think so.
This
Probably so.
Yeah,
and
she
so
probably did it in
yeah,
the
we
she
know.
probably did it in the slick way. In the slick way.
We're
Mm-hmm.
guessing, right?
Yeah,
And this
we
is what
guessing.
Wayne wants us to do.
Right.
This is what he
And
wants us
that's
to do.
wearing my brain out that he wants us to
That's
guess
right.
at
That's
all
why
this
these
stuff.
skits are so tiring.
I'm
And
Because
serious. It's very
and
he
so.
wants
Natasha got and
he
Natasha
wants
got
to see it.
Natasha got Charles arrested.
Oh yeah, I didn't see why, but you get to fill us in on that in a minute, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I just found it interesting how Natasha was so smooth with it,
She sure
Mm-hmm.
was.
and she had a picture of Libby. So I mean, where did that come from? Was it accidental? Momo got fired. Everybody knows that, and Pick was instructed to keep Momo out of the building. Sade is sitting over there crashing out about Rome,
Mm-hmm.
and Piari's messing with her. I think Sade is going to be activated some kind of way, only because of
Uh-huh.
Sade's movements and how you see she's getting triggered more and more and more, and
Mhm.
she she wants Rome's attention. She can't get it, so that's to be determined, right? And PR
Mhm.
needs to be careful because she might get drugged by Sade at this point, meddling that woman.
Truly.
And
Truly.
Rome probably, I have to guess, but he probably wasn't even there. And then the other thing is Piari telling Rome he basically should come back to her. I think, look, in my eyes, Rome might end up being an alcoholic, dealing with Piari and Sade. But that's
Oh,
just in my little pea brain. I would never write that or anything. And the other thing, Charles got arrested, but I don't know why. And then I'll jump back into the
I
chat
do.
after this. After this important message. Just tell us why Charles went to jail.
So putting sugar in Natasha tank. They got him on camera.
mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
You remember put that? You remember he went in her garage and put the sugar in her
No,
tank?
I didn't see it. That's why I
I
That was the
asked
saw
skit.
you.
that.
That was like the last week. I saw the skit where he went in there because he accused her of him having his car sitting on crates. Somebody took all his tires, and
Yeah, I remember
his
that.
rim. So he thought Natasha's boyfriend had something to do with it. So he
Kobe.
confronted her about it, and then he went in the garage and put sugar in her tank. And the people got him on camera. You know, there's cameras on that block, but they got him on camera doing it.
Nanya,
Okay. Yes, one
Nanya,
journey. Yes,
I,
ma'am.
I have to go now.
Why? Why?
The, the sleepy,
You
the
don't want to
sleepy
give
is
me your
coming.
company? What is wrong with
I
you,
know
one journey? You're gonna
sleep
leave
is
me so
coming to
early.
me too.
The sun is not even gone yet, one journey.
I know, but I gotta go.
Okay, sweetheart. Thank you, one journey, as
All right.
Thank
always,
you. Good
Good
night,
night,
everyone.
for
Johnny.
your
Good
brilliant
night.
mind.
Good night,
Mm-hmm.
everyone. Bye
Good
Good
night,
bye.
night.
Johnny.
One journey
Good
is
night.
leaving everybody,
I
and
had a
Good
great
Stephanie,
night.
time.
if you would, can you read some of the comments that have meat to them?
Where we stopped at?
And watch out for I'm behind, so if you want you can start at the bottom and work yourself up, or
Okay.
I stopped at what would be what 12:05 your time, because we're a little behind. And moderators,
Um.
please watch out for people coming into the chat, please,
Okay.
please. So I'm at
Okay.
9:05 my time.
So I have Anetta's so she can trauma bond because she wants to stay with Ben. Danielle is selfish and a prime example of a misery love company. Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
true, Trap Star. That's so true. Vanetta, the next bill. Give that attorney a deadline. Those lawyers talk as officers of the court. If she files something with the court, she will give little ankles attorney a head up.
Right.
Um, yeah, something needs to be done. I definitely say something really truly needs to be done with this. I've had enough. I'm exhausted by it, and I
Yeah.
know you guys are too. I mean,
We need some
this is wearing
action.
us out because we haven't seen anything better happen. The lawyers need to get involved for immediate,
Mm-hmm.
let me see, hold up,
Where where you at? Your mommy asking.
mediation to discuss Denisha living status at the marital home. Honey, preaching to the choir. Artists, I mean, honey, I that's how I feel. I'm so tired of Denisha in that house. I really want Denisha up out that house, but that's what we want. Apparently Rain Coley does not want Denisha out of that house because she's still in that house, and nobody seemed to be doing nothing because he's redoing rooms, for the big Kai, and he hasn't even done a room for the baby Kai, because look how many times Kai have came over to the Dalton's mansion and haven't had a room. Either somebody sleeping upstairs with him, or he's downstairs with them,
Don't you know?
and there's no room.
We get
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie back. Hold on a second, okay? Let me send her another invite. Maybe
I
she
can
should
hear you.
pop back in. I know, but I lost Antoinette.
Oh yeah, okay.
Go ahead and talk. Oh, I was just gonna say. There she goes. Okay, are you back, Antoinette?
Yes, I'm here. Can y'all see me?
Yeah, I can see
Okay.
you. Can you still hear me, Stephanie? You
I
can
can hear
still
you,
hear me?
babe.
Okay.
I can
So
hear
now
you.
I was
I can
just
hear you,
gonna
babe.
say this one point.
Okay.
Uh
Shayla
huh.
told Anthony that Kai wasn't coming back over while Denisha
That's
was
good,
in that house.
and
Yes.
I'm glad for
That's
that.
all. Go ahead and do what you were doing, babe.
I was gonna say that the room that he turned into for the big Kai.
Yes. Uh huh.
That was baby Kai's room.
Was it?
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
well, I had just mentioned that that big, the baby was upstairs, and
Mm-hmm.
Kai, he, I don't understand how
My
many bedrooms does this house have.
it looked like one.
The main, like, they talking about, they only have two bedrooms, the one
Yeah,
downstairs and the one up, I mean the one that's downstairs and the one that's upstairs. I mean,
Well,
I don't get it.
even though we're not supposed to know this, I mean,
Uh-huh.
Anthony has always said he didn't decorate the house. The reason that house isn't decorated is because it belongs to somebody else. It's not anybody. It's not Wayne's house.
No, it's like an air. It's like an Airbnb that they
There.
rent.
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
It's
owned by
not
Okay.
no, it's owned by
okay.
someone else. They can't be all over that house. But that's not something we're supposed to know.
Oh,
But I
Okay,
okay,
that
happen
makes
to
sense.
know that that's why. So go ahead, Steph. I just want to put that out there so you guys
okay,
will know
okay.
because that
Thank
is a
you.
point of confusion for people.
Okay,
So just so chat knows, panel knows, they can only use certain portions of that house. So that's what we
Mm-hmm.
have to work with. All
okay,
right. So keep that in mind, okay? And that's
okay.
only because I happen to know that. Okay,
Okay.
Gwen, I will
Yeah,
will
that makes a lot of sense. Woosah, woosah. Whew.
okay, go ahead. Oh, go ahead, panel. You guys go ahead. Stephanie, you're gonna read some more
Okay.
comments and
Okay.
then let Antoinette jump in.
Okay. Amber, Hemi Girl says Amber hasn't been home since the last week. Tuesday. It's almost 2 weeks, 11 days since Amber's been home. I know Hemi Girl. I feel the same way. That's what I've been saying. I just want Amber to go home. She needs to go home.
Mhm,
She's like you said, 90, she has these rose covered glasses on,
mhm.
and she's not worried about that. But what she has to do, she has to realize that all this is going on. You know what I'm saying? She
Exactly.
has to realize it. She has to, like, I hate to say it, but she has to do like Sheila said. She has to sit down by herself and say, wait a
Yes.
minute, I'm getting a divorce. And
Yes.
okay,
And the
what's my
attorney
next
told her,
move?
don't
Excuse
be in
me.
her emotions. She told her, don't be in her emotions. The attorney told her,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah,
in her emotions because she's
yes.
happy. But that's the
And
problem.
and Anthony is playing a dangerous, dangerous game, Nancy. What I'm thinking goodness that Amber is not in deep love like she has always been with Anthony, because this would be devastating to catch her husband in bed again twice.
Twice.
Not one time, but
Right.
twice. And this time in her bed,
And
not
he
at
did
a
it
lake house.
deliberately.
And oh, I know what I
But she
wanted to
doesn't know.
say.
Okay.
I know what I wanted to say.
Okay.
Do you realize that Anthony did not bring Sheila to the house?
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
talking about he got Denisha living all up in the house. He didn't let Sheila do that. Now, when
No.
Amber went to where she went to
Spain.
France or
Spain.
Spain, when she went to
Bang.
Spain, they
Hmm.
had more than enough time to be living it up in the house because that was Sheila's dream. But Anthony did not allow that. He said, we got to go. We got to get
She
out
went
of
in that
here.
house
You
one time and
understand
told
what
her to
I'm
stay in the
saying?
car,
One time.
and she got out anyway, but then they left. He got her out of that house.
That's exactly right. And he got out. Didn't he get out of that fast?
Yeah.
Because he asked her, why did you get out the car?
Hmm.
Remember that?
Yep.
He said, why did you get out the car? And she got out the car because she had that crazy dream about her and Anthony together throwing Amber out.
Hmm.
So, with that
Okay.
being with that being said, I'm wondering if that was a scene for us to see for
The
later
difference.
developments,
Yeah.
for
I
later
think so.
developments with this Denisha woman. I
And we
don't
have
know.
to keep that in mind when we watch these chats because, I mean, these skits, because they will show us something and then they'll follow up months later with
Mhm.
something related, but
Mm-hmm.
more crucial to the storyline.
Mhm.
And most people forget that first little bitty incidental point. And now she's right. Shayla went in there, Anthony got her out quick.
Got
Denisha
her
goes
out
in
quick.
there and Anthony keeps her. While he tells her she doesn't have to leave and she's been there ever since. Those 2 points go hand in hand. And
I'm
those are the kinds of
serious.
things that we look for as reviewers. Can you read some more comments, Stephanie? Just
Okay.
read them.
Him girl said, what if Amber goes home to pick up some of her things and goes up to the room and see and thinks it's Aunt did the room for little Kai and takes a picture and send it to Sheila? That would be fantastic.
That would be great. Yeah.
I truly hope that that does happen. I
Yes.
really, really, truly do for her to get those rose covered glasses off and go handle your business. You know, we love Am Bam over here, but we want her to handle her business.
Okay, you have next
Internet left
comment.
again. Internet
Next,
left again.
next comment.
Okay. Let's see. Even Sheila telling him, oh my goodness, okay, hold up. Even Sheila telling him that she had the dream of them living in that house. Yes, she did say that. She did say that, but he didn't care. Artist says, I believe that Anthony is so silly and immature that he's still around Wayne and trusts Wayne with Denisha, knowing what Wayne did with Amber up until the wedding date. All know what happened with Anthony and Amber, and
I don't know what
people,
that blah 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 is about, but we can skip it.
I don't know what it is either. I was looking for it. Someone has said blah blah blah. So but like I said, I don't know. Enough is
We can
enough
skip
with
that kind of stuff. That's not like telling us anything. So
uh-huh.
that's not. We don't need to read that kind of stuff, you know,
Okay. You're
because we
right.
have a lot of comments and
But I
yeah.
pretty much read PI can get the charges from the chateau. Oh, a PI can get the charges from the chateau. She was testing the waters. You right, Vanetta. A PI sure can.
And that's the point, because the lawyer needs to have some place to. The PI needs to have. The lawyer needs to get the PI with Amber's permission, and
Mm-hmm.
then they would need the records from the charge card, bank statement, whatever that Amber has, and then they can start tracking it. None of that happened. There was no discussion. So of
Mm-hmm.
course we know that the chateau is still unknown because no information was transferred between Amber and the attorney.
Right. None whatsoever.
Mm-mm.
And I'm thinking the skits with the attorney is really nothing. Do you realize that?
That's what I
Because
just
nothing
said. There
nothing
was
is getting
nothing there.
done.
Nothing was done except she knows that he's dating somebody. That's all that the attorney learned,
That's
basically.
all. That's all.
And we have not even a little string to pull on. Even the diamond ring from the ice box.
Uh-huh.
Amber doesn't know about that. Amber's not checking her bank records. Why not? Because she's got her rose-colored glasses on. She's happy. She's over there with Dave. And right now, Dave is the most important thing, apparently. More important than whatever's going on outside of their circle, their little bubble.
Okay, Marion says this. Amber's telling Anthony he has another woke baby, which leads me to believe he may circle back to Sheila. I don't understand that,
I don't
Marion.
understand that,
Can
Marion.
you please explain that to us? I don't get it.
Oh no, she was talking about Kai. Wasn't she talking about Kai? No. Um, it might be a typo.
See, another whole baby. Okay,
Oh,
another
she means
whole.
Kai. She means Kai.
Okay, Amber's telling Anthony he has another whole baby,
Mm-hmm.
which leads me to believe he may circle back to Sheila. Okay, me, I think that Piari and Anthony's child
It's
is a
gonna
lot.
show up. That's what I said.
And you want me to tell you who has Piari and Anthony's child?
The
Her
mother.
mother. Her mother. You
Yeah,
forgot that mother when they brought her on scene?
I already figured the mother did, and
I
that's
think
why the father is angry with Piari. But yeah,
I think that's what's gonna going on, my friend. I
because
truly
back
believe.
then you couldn't get the gender of a baby in 10 weeks. That was 20 years ago. You couldn't get the gender back then. But if people don't know that, then they won't know that. So how did she
Well,
know it was a little boy?
what an awesome plot twist, because you know what could actually happen.
Mhm.
This would change the dynamics with Denisha and Anthony.
Yep, it sure
It
would.
would really change it, because Denisha wouldn't be able to handle that. In that room that he made for the Kai, he might be making that for his son, because
And he
that's how
doesn't know
God
it.
works.
That's
That's
how
how
God
God
works.
works. That's
And
how God
why did
works. He doesn't
PRE
even know
choose
it.
that particular moment to tell him about the
I
baby
know.
that she
And
got
that's why
rid
she
of, but she
drinks.
knew it was a little boy? We didn't
That's
have
why
that
she
technology
drinks.
back then. And that's
That's
why
why
she
she
drinks.
drinks.
Yeah.
That's why she drinks. She
Mhm.
drinks because she knows she's not taking care of her son, but her mother
Yeah.
is. And her mother
That's what
has
I said
permanent
when she said it
custody.
that day. Yeah.
Her
Exactly
mother
that.
has permanent custody of that child. I'm
I think
telling
so.
you, I believe that child.
Hmm.
And that's why PRE drinks.
Hmm.
Wow. Wow. Wouldn't that be awesome that Anthony built a whole room for his child, his real
Hmm.
child?
His real child. Exactly. I
And
said
I
that.
would love it.
I
And I would
said
love
that.
it.
You forgot.
Yeah, Denisha thinks
You forgot.
that, oh my
She
God,
doesn't
thank
listen
you.
to me, chat. We talk. She doesn't listen to me.
You know
Ever.
I listen to you. You know I'll be quiet. I'll be so quiet. I'll let you
It's
talk.
so, but the thing is, Seth, is so much. Chat is so much that you have to be a cuckoo bird like us, like reviewers. We're
Uh-huh.
very in tune to the stuff. That's why it triggers us a lot of times. We
I
don't
think
try
so.
to get triggered, but we try to hold all that information in, and even the chat family members, the one we hold all of these little bitty pieces,
Uh-huh.
and we can put it together, but you can't
Yep.
invent stuff. I mean, we can make deductions that make sense, but that doesn't mean they're fact. So what I just stated, what Stephanie just stated, is actually a theory. So, but
It's
we
just
can't
a
run
theory.
on that. It's just a theory.
Allegedly. Look,
It's
you know my favorite word.
allegedly. It's alleged.
Allegedly.
It's a
But it
theory.
would be awesome. It
Yeah,
would be
we don't need to
awesome.
spread that. We don't need to spread it because we have no facts to back it up other than what we just said. But that is a theory. And this is how things get out in the ozone based on what I just did by telling you guys, or Stephanie, what we think. So we can, if somebody goes out and they spread that, now there's a new rumor. But I share that because this is what's probably a good thought, a good reason for PRE telling him about that now. So you play it like building blocks, but this is not something I would say, hey, go spread this all over the internet. But you heard it here. This is just a thought. So when the next thing pops up, you'll have that little piece of information and say, hey, wait a minute. Stephanie said such and such, Noni said such and such, and then you put the pieces together and it makes sense. That way you're not things are not just floating all over the internet. Because I'm not always right, but does that not make sense? But it's not something
That
I would
does
say
make
go
sense.
share
That
it
makes
on
sense.
another platform or anything like that. Because I don't want to spread conspiracy theories. But that is a valid theory because
And
she
I
knew
love
it
what
was a
Trev
little
starts
boy.
saying. I love
She
what
knew
Trev
it was
starts
a little
saying.
boy.
Yeah, she knew it was a little boy.
So if she knows it's a
Um,
little boy, that baby was of age 20 years ago in order for them to get the sex of the baby. We just got the 10, and people don't know this, I don't work in healthcare. We just got the 10-week testing ability a few years ago because 10 weeks is extremely, that's 2.5 months in the womb. That's it. Okay, go right ahead, Steph.
okay, Trapstar said, please divorce Amber from Anthony ASAP. I do not want to see her raising Anthony's outside kids. I don't want to see that too, because she deserves a child. I'm so tired of Amber not having her kid. She's such a fantastic mommy. Shy Lady, or maybe Peoria's mom made her carry to term and made
Yes,
her give up for the adoption
that's right.
and lied to her and told her the baby didn't make it when he did.
That's true.
That's a good,
That's
that's a
exactly
good one
true as
too.
well. Yes,
That's a
Shy
good one
Lady.
too. Allegedly, girl,
Yes,
that's a
and
good
it's
one too.
alleged, but these are
Allegedly,
valid thoughts.
but
These
those are
make
great
sense.
thoughts. Those are great thoughts.
But again, don't spread it over the internet because we have no proof.
Mm-mm.
We have great
Yeah, we
theories.
don't know for sure. We don't know for sure.
They're theories.
Marion, remember when Anthony was living with PRA? He always would leave the gaming and control out. Yeah. Yeah, he would. He would. Because he's probably like when Journey said he's a gammer. He might be one of those, you know. He might like to gam. And he might do that with his son.
And he
His
might
real
do it on
son.
his phone when he's supposed to be working. Maybe he's
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
games on his phone. We don't know. Wayne said he's not making any money, so what's he doing on his phone?
And the thing about that is, if he's supposed to be this big money maker, why is he not trying to make money? Why
Exactly.
is
That's
he
what
not
Wayne said.
working?
That's what
Why is
Wayne
he
said.
not
Why are you
working?
not bringing in any money? Please hit the like button if you're watching or not participating,
Oh,
but you're here. Please hit the like
yeah.
button.
Why are you not? Why are they not doing that?
That's the point. Do you want me to pick up anywhere or what? Or where are you
I'm
shifting
trying to
anyway?
see. Okay, on Hemi Girl, artists, you have to remember Anthony believes Amber is one who went after Wayne, even though he found out the truth the
Right.
other day. But he probably doesn't believe Amber.
Mm, I
I
think he,
don't know.
I don't know. We don't know if he believes it or not because I was
Mhm.
looking at Anthony's face when Amber was telling him, and his
I
face was
don't know.
blank. He didn't have any, he had a poker face. He didn't show any yay or nay.
Yeah,
He didn't do
that kind of
anything
confuses me.
with
Yeah, I don't know.
he didn't act surprised. He didn't act angry. He didn't have anything on his face because they showed his face on the camera when Amber was saying it. So we don't
Hmm.
know how Anthony took that. Unless somebody saw something in the chat. Did you see anything in
No,
Anthony's face on the
no.
porch?
Well, I haven't been watching Anthony's face. Michelle says just like Anthony telling Wayne everything, it makes him jealous, and Wayne doesn't even care about what he does, knowing he's a snake. Well, I think both of them are snake. I
They're both
think Wayne's a
snakes.
snake, and I think Anthony is a snake. I think they're both snakes.
I'm gonna watch this video again really quick.
Okay.
Go ahead. No, you
Um.
go. That's fine.
Okay. What's on Sheila's plate? Such as what, they got a video with Sheila on there? I don't know.
No, there's
What do
no
you mean,
video of Shayla.
Nancy? What do you
No,
mean? What's on Sheila's plate?
Bills.
Davis read. Oh, yeah, bills. Okay, that's cute. I like that though. Nanya. Davis ready and willing to have kids with Amber, Marion West. I
What are you talking
but
about? What baby?
um, wait a
What
minute.
baby?
Michelle said that they were talking about Amber being pregnant for Dave.
Who?
No,
What?
they were saying they hope that Amber becomes pregnant for Dave.
Oh, becomes pregnant. I thought you meant is
Yeah.
pregnant. I was like,
No,
what? Where'd
no,
that
no,
come
no,
from?
no.
Okay.
No, becomes,
Boy, so
becomes.
much going on.
Yeah, that
Okay.
they becomes pregnant,
You
not
getting me
is.
confused over here. Okay.
No, 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 no,
I'm about to watch the
no,
video. I'm gonna.
no, sis, no, sis. We,
Okay. Okay. Let me see.
yes.
Amanetta says, go ahead, Steph. I'm looking for a video that Amanetta mentioned.
Okay. The chatters are talking to each other. You know, that's what's going on. And I'm reading the ones that have the big questions or something.
Okay. Thank you. I'm like, what? What baby?
No
When
baby, no
somebody
baby
get a baby. Okay.
have been touched on. You know, that's what I'm looking to see.
Okay. I'm looking for
Because we
this
don't.
comment Amanetta mentioned. I mean the
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
video. Let's see. It should be coming up. You
I
can go
agree,
ahead and
my
talk to her.
Gwenny.
You read everything?
I agree. I agree, my Gwenny. Tamara is about to get her key back from Wayne.
What key? House key?
What key? What key?
I know she's still. We didn't see her give back
Thank
Wayne's
you,
key for the
Nancy.
Beverly Hills house.
Yeah, what key? Gwen. Let's see. Gwen, you know what key they're talking about? What key, Alexis? Tamara's about to get her key back from Wayne. What key she about to get back? In in some men's lives. Yes, after her divorce, of course, by Dave, because Dave would give her the support. Yes, he would. He'd just love on her. That's what he'll do. Nancy says Lauren is going to tell Sheila about Amon and Valencia. Well, it's about time. It's time to shut that down. I'm tired of that too. Um, my Gwenny says, Alexis, are you talking about the G Wagon? Oh, so did Wayne give Tamara the G Wagon? I
No,
thought he I thought he told her she could drive it as long as she
she brought it
needed it.
back. She's driving her own car now.
Yeah, but somebody's saying about the key. What key?
She already gave
I
him the key back.
know she's
That's
supposed to
how.
get a key from him. I don't know. Is it her apartment or I don't know.
I didn't see all that. I don't know what.
Neither did I. Michelle says her being self important, the only one of the ladies that has no outside interests, such as who? Which one? You talking about Tamara, Michelle? Or are you talking about Tamara? Mm. Trapstar said it couldn't be me. I would have already been walking around with Dave's baby in my belly. Baby David on my hip. I know that's right. She said, with Anthony and his web of lies and house of horrors and tainted money. I know that's right, Trevor. Preach, girl. Preach. You telling it right. I agree with that one full heartedly. Preach it, baby. Yes. Marion
Y'all just
West.
want to blow up the divorce, huh?
Yeah, just blow it up, baby. Yeah, I know
The
that's
heck
right.
with
That
that
couldn't be
divorce. I'm
you,
just
my
moving
trap star.
on.
And you know what, trap star? As old as I'm getting, this show couldn't be me either. Marion said, I would love to see Amber and Aunt divorce. And then the next time he sees Amber, she is with Dave and they're pregnant or the baby is born. Yes, I would love that.
I love that.
I love
And
that. I would
bye
truly
bye
love
divorce,
that.
bye bye money, because that money doesn't mean everything, right?
And Nancy said we need 50%. Yes, we do, baby. I think she might even get more because at least she's sleeping by Dave's house and he's making it where she can't come home. And so a judge is not gonna like that. And they could say, well, she with him and this and that, but
Yeah, but
hey,
she Anthony made it uncomfortable by having
uncomfortable
Denisha in
at
the
the
house in the
marital home by
first
having a
place.
woman in the house in the first
You
place.
can't make your
Exactly.
spouse uncomfortable in their
Exactly.
own
You
home. You
cannot.
will get
Nope.
penalized. I
Okay.
can't find the video.
My Gwenny says Wayne gave the key to the G Wagon to Lauren the other day, but it
Yeah,
was temporary. Yeah, I saw that and I didn't like that. And the only reason why I saw that because I was going through skits because I will not watch any of it. And that's just me. I'm not watching it. I don't care if they got 45 thousand views and this and that. It's not gonna make me watch it. They're not gonna get 46 if it's me. I'm just telling you. That's how I feel. And let's see, Wayne and Lauren is a situationship. Well, he told her that this not a
it's a
relationship.
situationship.
That's right. He said it wasn't a relationship, but he's so full of it. He makes me sick because he does not. He's a leopard, and he does not change his spots.
No, he
You
doesn't
know,
change.
he was not changed. Amber should ask for 30% and just get it over with. But Wayne doesn't want that baby. If he wanted that, Gwen, he would allow her to say 30%. But He doesn't want that. He wants this to go on forever. I think he wants this to go on as long as the Sheila and Anthony crap went on, with her having the baby
Yeah,
and Amber thinking that this is her godson and still doesn't know
just
that this her
yeah.
husband's child and all
Well,
that
they
kind
can't
of
wrap
crap.
it
And
up
so,
this too
and
soon. They have to
and
milk it.
it's just too soon. He's not gonna wrap it up that quick. I just don't believe that. I just don't believe that he's gonna wrap it up this quick. I just don't. Trap star. I wouldn't miss my opportunity to, let's see what you're saying. I wouldn't miss my opportunity to have my own baby over Anthony and his foolishness. I know, baby. Trap star. This must aggravate you as much as it really aggravates us. I mean, because we feel the same exact way. I mean, really. For real. And you already know how I feel about Lauren. So yeah, I
Okay.
don't care about the L word. You know how I feel
Okay.
about her.
I have a
So
comment
I
for.
definitely. Uh-huh.
Okay. Can I interrupt you really quick? I want to address
Of
Aminata's
course.
comment. So
This is
Aminata,
your
and that's okay. No, I'm not rude. Aminata, I watched the video. The girls did tell her they were in the house, headed outside. They told Bethany that she was asking what they were doing, whatever. They said they're going outside and that
mm-hmm.
Shara was coming over. Bethany
Okay.
said, Bethany said, but you didn't tell me that Shara was coming over. So yes, Aminata, they clearly told her. They clearly told her when they were inside the house. And she was objecting, but she didn't stop it. Or if she wanted to stop it, she should have went outside right then. But she waited
Mm-hmm.
until Shara got there. Thank you, Aminata. Great call. Aminata, thank you. Thank you. Because Bethany did know, because the girls did tell her. And she didn't come outside until Shara had been there for a while. And then she
Okay.
went outside. Thank you,
Mm.
Aminata. Good job.
Baby Trap Star is on it tonight. A lot of people won't watch Wayne and Lauren nor Anthony or Denisha. I've been noticing. Well, honey, I can raise my hand to say I'm not watching. I've already said it. I will not watch. I got other stuff to watch and I got other stuff to do. So I will not watch. I would not watch it. Like they had the all day of them. I didn't watch any of it. I watched D and his misery stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I watched. Enough is enough for me. For me, enough is enough. I've had
Yeah, I
enough.
refuse to watch anything in that house. I refuse
Yeah,
to look at them at that pool. I
I
refuse.
know.
Not gonna happen.
I'm not gonna happen either. Nancy says she watched Netflix. I hear that. Yeah.
Nancy, you watching that? You watch
Yeah, the
next
Polygamist is
Netflix?
really, 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 really good. I watched that already. I'm finished with it, and that was awesome. But like I say, I'll find me some. My thing that I go to when I don't have nothing else to watch is Law and Order. I'll
Oh,
go watch me.
well, I used to go
I'll
straight
go.
to Law and Order or
Me
NCIS.
too. I'll go watch Live. I'll go watch Live, and I'll just sit there and probably fall asleep while I'm watching Live. And that's my safe space.
Yeah,
Is
Liv.
Olivia there?
Yeah,
Olivia there. I'll
Olivia.
go watch them. And I
Okay,
look, and I can watch it over and over.
okay. We have some
Simply
new comments.
says,
Uh-huh.
oh yeah, Simply says I don't watch either at 9. Yeah, I tried to get your attention via comment about 4 times to let you know to watch the video with Bethany.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just did simply, Miss Nay. Miss Nay, I just watched it, the one that Aminata told me about. I'm so sorry. I did watch it. I
Uh-huh.
just watched it. Yes. I'm sorry. And that's why I wish we had the Discord where you can talk. There
Uh-huh.
is
That would be
something
awesome.
I have to figure out how. I know it's so Miss Nay, we know this from O'Neill TV. It's so hard because there's so many comments. They just go 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 go. So that's why I used to say like put a red flag or something because I tend to go
Mm-hmm.
to the bottom of the chat to see for looking for new comments, and then I go back to where I was, and then I scroll down. So if you want me to look at something, Miss Nay, just put something, a red flag, like something that'll catch my attention, not a laughing face, but like a flag or just something, and put a whole lot of them. And then, because I scroll down and then I scroll back up, then I scroll down and back up because there's so many chats flowing. My chat doesn't look like what you see on the screen. My chat looks totally different. It's
Totally
like,
different.
it's totally different. It doesn't look anything like the YouTube chat. So I can scroll up and down, up and down, up and down. So if you guys need me to look at something, Miss Day, I was searching for the video because I happened to see Aminadas. But if you want me, just flag it. Just put a whole bunch of them. That's fine. Okay? Because I do
Okay.
scroll up, down, because it allows me to do that. So thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry,
Michelle.
Miss Day.
Oh no, baby, I'm sorry. Michelle Barnes, Wayne is very mature and he has never experienced a real love and a healthy relationship. He just thinks money rules. Yes, he
Yeah.
does, baby. And that's what rules around him. All the
And
way
he says it
around.
about
Dollar,
all the
dollar
time.
bill. Mm-hmm. Hear me, girl. I've noticed how Wayne does to help the number of Ant skits when Aunt Indonesia skits. They won't be 830 or at 9 a.m. skits. He banks on everyone to watch the 9:30 skit after 2 hours of no skits. Girl, you go ahead, hear me, girl, figuring that out.
Yeah, I agree. Emmy Girl's right. You have to
Yes,
wait.
because
And then there's a couple
he
of
he
hours of a
has a
break.
he has a master plan. That's why he does that because everybody's waiting for the skit, and so everybody's gonna
Yeah.
watch the Anthony and Denisha skit because they've
And
been
then
waiting on a skit.
and
But
I
I'm
won't
not.
watch it. I know
I just said,
exactly
but
what. See, we actually we know what Wayne be up to. And you
we
see
know
that
what he's
9:30
doing.
slot, there's nothing in there now because he
Nothing.
resynced it so that he could sprinkle them out throughout the day and he could
Yeah, that's what he did.
keep them going instead of them being only in the morning and only in the evening. He's sprinkling them all
He's
throughout
a
the day.
serious puppet master.
He's a puppet master. Yes,
Yeah,
he
he
is.
really is,
He
and
really is, and he's getting better and better
he's getting
as
better
he
and better
goes.
at it. It
Hmm.
sure is. And I don't know. I don't even know if Wayne is doing the dropping of the skits. I'm pretty sure he has a
I think
hand
he
in it.
has. He probably has SOP, standard operating procedures, on how it should be done. He needs
Mm-hmm.
to fix Drunk J and Drunk PRE when they mess up. Because I mean, if we didn't know that Facebook drops videos first, then and then YouTube say they missed dropping a video, we would never know that there was a missed video or that the
Uh-uh.
videos are out of order.
So
And
for
that
real.
is true because Facebook will drop it and then YouTube drops it right behind it. Sometimes YouTube doesn't drop the video until later, and now it's all messed up because no one knows that the second video exists or even the first video. No one knows it. So I mean, we shouldn't have to go across two
Mm-mm.
platforms, but and I always say, is that deliberate? Is it deliberate that they'll drop it on one platform and not the other platform until
I
later
think so. I think it's very deliberate.
to control the traffic?
Yep, to control the traffic. He's very
Hmm.
smart
He is
and very
smart.
strategic.
He's
I mean,
very
he knows what
strategic.
he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He really does. He's something else. He wouldn't be rich as he is if he didn't.
That's right.
and
It's true.
and he has to let down a lot of people in order to keep his stuff going,
Well, he does.
because
I
he
mean,
has to
like,
let
look at
down
the
a lot of
audience.
people.
He has to let us down because
He
the whole world
does.
is watching these skits, and the fact that they think this is probably how Black America is, considering some of the comments I've gotten. Not that I got that many, but his stuff is around. It's in countries I never even heard of. You know how new countries come about, and Wayne is working for the larger audience, and we
Yeah,
can't
he
blame
is.
him for that. Why
No, we can't.
confine it just to America? These are countries I
Mm-hmm.
never heard of, like who knows where they are? Names I've never ever thought of, or And that, so he's got a new audience. He's got a bigger audience. He's got a world audience now.
Yes, he does, and they're in Europe, all over Canada, everywhere. Um, Eklund, Stephanie,
Oh, I
they
didn't
want
know
Amber
that.
to be Gamora in the Polygamist. Girl, it's a shame that she can't be Joyce, because Joyce took it out, didn't she? I'm telling you. We're tired of Amber. Amber should be tired of her being the underdog. I'm
I think
serious.
I'm surprised. Well, I mean, I know that she does more than just act now. I mean, she does a lot more. We don't know that, but she's probably sick of that part as far as the up, down, up, down, up, down, because she does
Yeah.
do more production, more producing
Yeah.
now of skits and
Hmm.
stuff. So I'm sure she's tired of it, but
Hmm.
can just walk away and leave it like Ro
I
did.
don't know. I don't think she can. Hemi girl says, check this out, Nanya. Wayne deleted the skit of him giving Lauren money yesterday on Facebook. I believe it's because of all the negative comments. Obviously.
Exactly. Hear me, girl. You got
People
it.
need to keep it, people need to keep it coming. They need to
Yeah.
keep it coming.
And they need
Gwen,
and we need to
mhm,
watch like this, and this is why I talk the way I do on the show and say things so you guys like understand where we're getting this from. And like that, like I just told you about the Facebook difference between YouTube and Facebook. That's a very
uh-huh.
valid point that Himmy Girl just made, because
Mhm,
that does happen. But you know, the fan base is like they're not paying attention to that. So
mhm.
people like us, then
Ooh,
we can report that to you so that you'll know it. Versus that's why I read your comments. Stephanie reads your comments, so we can address little things like that. And people like Himmy Girl, Trap Star, Gwen, you got and Nancy, you guys jump in. Other people also, but you jump in and you say things that we may not,
uh-huh.
you know, people may not already know, or I might miss it. So
Nancy
yeah,
said the Facebook comments were
they
outrageous.
were. I was
I wish I
telling
would have
you
read
they
them.
were. And I was trying to find the I was trying to find one of the skits for, they call them a trick. Yeah, they do. Amber can carry the skit. She can, Miss McNay. Simply, her range is phenomenal. And that's why Wayne be dragging her, because because it keeps the viewers. And you
Yeah.
know, Amber's the second largest viewer. Oh, I'm sorry. Dolly said, Nonya, I found out that Delicia and Amon are still an item.
Okay, so she allowed him to have a baby
What,
with
she don't,
somebody.
she ain't stopping.
No, she can. I mean, I guess she understands the assignment.
But she does. I mean, shit, she's a multimillionaire, guys.
Yes.
But you
Yeah.
know, the other thing, and I did mention this to Stephanie, and this is just me talking. I don't know. But so he's got a new baby.
Mhm.
And the baby is very light skinned, which the baby kind of looks biracial.
Yep,
So
it sure does.
remember woman number three? Remember woman number three, right?
Oh, you talking about doing the fighting with when Sheila came up there and started
Yeah.
throwing stuff?
And
Okay,
she had
yeah.
that black cat suit on. I
Hmm.
specifically said, that woman looks pregnant, even though she had on the cat suit and she was skinny. And we were saying something like, it looks like she has a diaper on or something. I don't know. This is just something I noticed. I'm not saying this is true. That
Uh-huh.
lady looked like
Allegedly.
she was pregnant. Because have you ever seen a
Hmm.
skinny girl pregnant? And they have a
Yeah.
tummy, but they're
They
very,
got a
very
little
skinny.
poop.
And
Mm-hmm.
that she looked like she had on like a diaper, like up here.
Hi, Janelle.
Was
Uh-huh.
that the girl that had this baby? I mean, we don't know, but they
We don't
always
know.
drop all kinds of things. We haven't seen that girl since.
But what I did say was for him to come back married to her
Yeah,
and
you did say that.
Have Delicia and Sheila go crazy. This is in Skitland because he said he's not getting married again,
He said, now
but
Amon said he'll have children. I mean, girl,
uh
you're right. Amon, she said he's having kids like Nick Cannon. He
oh
did say in
wow,
that interview he would
tie that up.
definitely have more children, but he will never get married again. That's what Iman said. And here's the baby. And I
Yeah.
do wonder if it was that girl, the blonde. I wonder if she was having a baby because she did look pregnant. She looked like I mean, she had on a cat suit, but she had a belly. But it wasn't pooched out, of course, like Genesis's. But it was
Not.
rounded, like
Yep.
rounded.
I think so. Now, do you realize that I think he's about to break Shayla's heart. I think they're
Yeah.
about to break up. I think um Shayla about to
Somebody
start making her own money with the podcast, and she's gonna be able to take care of her bills with that $10,000 that Anthony
and said
gives
she
her.
ain't gonna never get karma unless she can work with that money she gets from the
Uh-uh.
podcast. But
That's right.
somebody asked me, did it? I think it was Gwen. Did I
Mm-hmm.
think it meant something that she had on a black and white cat suit today? Well, when Shayla changes her hair to black, something is usually going to happen dramatic.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, when she has the black hair. So today she had on that black and white cat suit, and
Mm-hmm.
today or yesterday is when she spoke to Amon. Amon hung up in her face, right? He hung up in her face. He didn't want to talk to her. He didn't have time. That phone
Yeah.
call was like, and he wasn't even on the phone. However, my point
Yeah.
is think about the fact that it was black and white because they do a lot with clothing. That Amber, I can remember things that happened because of what she had on. Shayla,
Mm-hmm.
so she has that black and white, and this is just something that I noticed, and I'm like, does that mean she's turning? She's going to turn. Her hair is black. Shayla hardly ever wears black anymore. Have you guys noticed? Remember when she was
Yeah,
always dressed in black?
but she's
Remember?
dressing really nice now.
Well,
Uh-huh.
today yesterday she had on a cat suit with her tatas out.
I know, I
It
didn't
was
like that.
it was black and white.
It
Shayla
was.
doesn't wear black anymore. Now we know Shayla for wearing black, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now she's starting to wear color things, coloring. Today, yeah, I mean yesterday she had on the cat suit, but it was black and white. Black and white indicates change. So she's got the black hair, and then she's got these black and white cat stripes or whatever they are. So is she change? Is she about to change into a dark spirit or a dark another place in her mind? Because they put symbolism stuff in here all the time, right? So that whoever
Uh-huh.
asked me that, it was just tonight. I think that was a great question because I actually looked and said, what does she have on and why does she have it on? It's black and white stripes. Shayla hardly ever wears black anymore, ever. And we've known Shayla to wear black forever. And now they have her in all these new clothes, but in colors. Like she had on that
Well,
color dress like Amber
so
has.
many people talked about her outfits. I was one. I used to say, "Where's she going?" I said, "Where outfit going?" I used to call her
The collar
outfit because,
outfit.
yeah, I used to say, "Where outfit going?" In
Yeah,
that
Kai will be
mess,
2 on September 1st.
Kai is precious.
Oh, Nancy said, do we get a big party this year for Kai? Who's gonna pay for it, right, Nancy? Because Kai's
Anthony,
gonna be 2.
you heard me. Anthony's gonna pay for it. I'll make
Probably.
sure. I'll make sure Anthony pay for it. That's his child. So far, I mean, we don't know if that it isn't. So he's gonna pay for it. I don't
I
know.
think Shayla's about to turn into Savage
I
because
think
she's gonna
she's
make her and Angelina, they're gonna make sure Anthony pays for that baby. I have a feeling they're about to give him hell. Angelina and Shayla,
and I
because
want him to
that girl
bring
has
it.
moved in.
Yes.
I have a feeling he's about to catch it, which he should.
Yeah, he
Denise
should.
threw me a
Yes.
birthday party. Let's see, Anthony has to pay for it. I'll read just these few comments, okay?
Okay, darling, go ahead.
And then it's almost time for you guys to get off of here, huh?
Yeah.
Nonya, I found out that Lisa has a 22-year-old son. She does. And
Uh-huh.
that the daughter in the skits. Yeah, that's hers. That's right. And Gwen, she's about to be a savage. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because they're going to have to go after Anthony to get his attention back. Because right now he's straight focused on Denisha. So Shayla is on the outside. Kai is on the outside. Angelina is not having that. Angelina's not having that.
40 to
In
50.
no
Did you
way.
see what Hemi girl said? 40 to
Uh-uh.
$50,000 a month that
Oh, I
she
saw that.
thinking
Yeah.
that
I
Wayne is gonna pay these girls. You think that much, or 20 to
yeah,
30?
because he's gonna make more, way more than that on the
Oh,
podcast. So yeah, I mean, to him, I'm sure 50,000 a month is nothing. He pays Piari 20,000, and see, these women are about to spill details of their life because he knows all their dirt. So he's paying them to spill their dirt.
he is so evil.
He
He
is
is so
evil,
evil.
and
Oh my
now
God.
he over here messing with the L lady to
I'm
make it
serious.
even worse.
He is so evil. Oh my
He's
God.
toxic. He's like
He's
that little
so
bad
toxic.
kid running around the neighborhood causing trouble.
Yes. What they call him, Dennis the Menace.
The menace,
Yes,
menace,
Lord.
menace. Let's see,
Wayne.
Eckler. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was about to say Wayne is Dennis the Menace. That's all I was gonna say. Go ahead, keep reading it, Nanya.
Miss Nay says, Eklund, I wonder because it almost seems like they're gonna let the whole situation just fade to black and act like we didn't see it happen. Let me see if I can see what situation it is. You're talking, Miss Nay, you're talking to Eklund. Hold on a minute. Let me see what she says. Shayla's about to crash out and be epic. She is gonna crash out. Her and Angelina are gonna crash out on Anthony, is what I call. I think that's what's gonna happen because he is so centric focused on Denisha and her child. And you think Shayla's not going to spot it? We know they're trying to make her look like the smartest person on earth these days, even though she still has her cray cray. She still got her cray cray. Shayla and Angelina are about to get Anthony. And Amber's over there playing house. Won't go home. Amber, go home.
Go
And get and
home.
go home and find
Go
out
home,
that woman
Amber.
is
Go
in
find.
your
Go get
house.
that woman out your house,
Amber
honey.
Ty, you hear us? Amber, we want you to go home.
Oh, did you hear when Journey said that that's no longer Amber's house?
It is. Yeah, I heard what she said. That's not true. She's still married to the man. She hasn't moved out. Laws apply in this country. All you have to do is go somewhere. I don't care where you go. You'll find the divorce laws for your city, state, county, and it's there. You cannot put your spouse out of the marital property. If the spouse doesn't take their things, the spouse still lives there. The only thing Amber has not done, and the lawyer didn't tell her what the ramifications are, is to be home by midnight. She did not say, Amber, if you don't get home by midnight, then you no longer live there. The lawyer didn't say that.
Yep.
Where that person got that comment from, I don't know, because that is definitely not true. That is that woman's house. We recognize marriage, but there are people who don't recognize marriage in this country. There are people who rather do polygamy. There are people who think if they can just throw their spouse out on the street. The hell you can. You cannot. Just like when Anthony told her to get out. He can't tell her to get out. You can't call the police if your spouse is not being abusive. You can't call the police and say, I want my spouse to be removed from the property.
No.
It doesn't work like that.
They'll tell them go and walk it out for a little while
Yeah,
and see
or
if you can come
something.
home. Some
But
of
now
them
if
do
you're
that.
arguing and stuff, then that's going to be a different story. They're going to tell you, go to different spaces in the house. But for somebody to say that is no longer Amber's house is BS. It's BS, guys. Listen to me. That's BS. That is still Amber's home. She didn't move her things out. And watch Amber see her with one of her outfits on, I bet.
Ooh.
But yeah, that is
And
not
I
true.
hope it's the first day when she becomes the what you calling at the podcast. Delicia and Amon made their relationship public at the Lakers game. That's
I
what
believe
our
that.
Dolly girl say.
I believe that because it was
Eklund.
very obvious. And people are still saying, why didn't Shayla see it? We don't know why Shayla didn't see it. I mean, we don't know. I say maybe she saw it and blocked it out. Maybe she wasn't watching. Who knows? But they're like some things that we don't have an answer to.
I'm telling you,
She
Anthony
knew that
will be.
she knew
Huh?
Delicia was there with Anthony, with Iman though, because she
Yeah.
styled it, and he talked to her on the phone in the room. So maybe she didn't make anything. Nobody ever said anything, but I kind of figured something was going on because they were out there being a couple, and I already knew they were dating because I follow Iman, I follow Delicia, so I just do. I've been following Iman since he got on the show, and Delicia a little while after. What's in my private chat? One journey, correct, Ruth and Bose. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Steffi
Okay, my
Troy.
baby.
Please hit the like button if you are outside in the bushes and just hanging
All
out.
right.
Please hit the like button.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, Hemi Girl says, I hope, I guess she's talking about Sheila. I hope she does become a savage because they need to do something with the character and the audience will be on Sheila's side.
That hear me, girl. You know what? Maybe they're going to make Shayla the villain against Denisha and Anthony.
Anthony.
And what does that do? It circles back, payback for Amber, and payback for Kai, because he's just dissed his child. And I'll be doggone, because I'm thinking, why are they turning her into a villain? Because that's what they're doing with all that black she's wearing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is, after a while, Wayne just gets stuck in your head, people. I'm serious. She's going to do double duty. And this, I do think, is going to be the way she helps close that gap with her and Amber that she made in Amber's marriage. Because Hemi
Yeah,
and I
this is
both noticed that they're standing shoulder to shoulder in
uh-huh.
the picture. And this
Uh-huh.
time last year, they were at each other's throats.
They sure
And now
were,
they're
and
standing side
look
by
at 'em.
side. But she said, I'll never trust you again, Shayla. So I think that in some symbolic way, Shayla is going to help Amber. Somehow, Shayla is going to help Amber with the Anthony Denisha problem.
I
And
think she is.
Hemi girl
So
just nailed it. As far as the
Hemi
way
girl,
I
Hemi
think.
girl be nailing it, doesn't she?
Hemi girl be on it.
She be
But
on
I
it.
see
Shy
it.
lady.
I'm just like, what are they making her a villain for? Because she's going after Anthony. That I do know. But she just caught it. She's going to be in partnership, but
Mm-hmm.
Amber may not know it, but
Yeah.
the Lord is going to use Shayla for Anthony, to come for Anthony.
I truly hope so.
I
Shy
mean,
lady.
it's kind of obvious if you think about how Wayne writes, think
Yeah,
about the characters, and Hemi girl, I think you nailed it, baby.
I
I
think she
think you
nailed
nailed
it
it,
too.
sis.
I think she nailed, and I think she really nailed it.
So they can
Um,
pick Shayla and have Shayla help Amber.
and that would be awesome. And that's the way that Sheila could feel better about herself.
Exactly.
Um,
And maybe even get Amber's trust again. However, there was a
I don't think she'll
comment,
get it 100% though.
but there's a comment that we saw last night.
Uh-huh.
And I have a problem with it. Hear me, girl, I have something for you. Check this out. When Dave, I'm gonna say this. Now don't run with it, you guys, and make something out of it, but
Mm-hmm.
and I got this from Magnolia. Hear me, girl. When Dave introduced Nia, you know this, Stephanie. When Dave introduced Nia, he called Nia my Shayla.
Mm-hmm.
My Shayla was Tyrese's child's name when he couldn't get his daughter back. My Shayla, and I did Google it as well, and they did talk about Tyrese, but that is a form. That is endearment to a daughter. my Shayla is endearment. Shayla's name is Shayla. And he called his daughter my Shayla. And then the first thing I thought was, what? Are they trying to say Dave's going to talk to Shayla? No, that's not it. There was a custody battle between Tyrese and I guess the mother of his daughter. He broke down crying. He broke down crying.
He sure
So now
did.
what that has to do with it, I'm not sure. However, in that skit, he calls Nia my Shayla. Like, I don't know how to say it, but my Shamil or Shamil,
Yeah, I
it's
don't
a
know how to
Jewish
say it
word.
either. It's Jewish.
And it
Uh-huh.
means it's an endearment term.
Ishmael, is it Ishmael?
No, it's the one that starts with it starts with an S, and it's got two parts. It's Shamil, something like that.
Mm-mm.
But
Yeah.
he said my Shayla. And when you look it up, it's going to tie you to Tyrese because his daughter's name was Shayla. Why is Dave calling her Shayla? And if people were to hear it, they'd be saying, oh, he's going to get with Shayla. But that's not it. That was a clue to something because he said, my Shayla, which means my love, my daughter, whatever. And it came from it came out in the custody battle with Tyrese.
Shy Lady said, did you notice that after Sheila and Amon had the argument over the phone, she called Wayne as soon as she hung up?
Mm-hmm.
He is the next mark, and Tamara is gonna lose it for real. Do you really think so?
I have always said, and most people who know me from on
Yeah, I heard you.
LTV,
I've heard you say it. I just don't
Taylor
think
is
so.
going after Wayne somehow. Whether she ends up with him or not, that's to be seen. Shayla's going after Wayne because Shayla's not going to have anybody to fund her. Who's going to fund her lifestyle?
Well, I mean, he's already gonna fund a lifestyle. Why she can't live off of
Just
50 or
watch.
40,000 a month?
Like he said, they are
I
both
know I could.
savages.
You heard me? I could
Yeah.
way live off of 40 to 50,000 a month.
Why did he say? I mean, when Wayne says things intentionally, right? And that day he told Anthony, me and Shayla are both savages.
I remember
Right?
that. I remember that.
and when she was sitting on his couch that day, there's
Uh-huh.
always something, he treats her like, yeah, she could have a first class ticket. Like there's some kind of fondness, even though we know that's Arby's brother. We know. Why has he always been in support of Shayla, even though that's Arby's ex-girlfriend? I mean, it's just something to think about. But that calling his daughter, Dave calling her my Shayla, does that mean that Shayla's going to get some kind of, what we just talked about? Is she going to become a help to Amber?
Maybe so.
That's
Because
what I mean.
that's what
Is she
my
going to
I
become
looked it
a
up.
help?
It means something about help and something. So
Exactly. It
maybe
does.
she is gonna, and I don't think he thinks nobody really pays that much attention, but they have some deep thinkers that
They have
really do
deep
pay
thinkers.
attention. They
Yes.
really do pay
And
attention.
Magnolia brought that to my attention. And then
Uh-huh.
I'm looking it up and all these, and I'm seeing
I
endearment.
think
And you're
we
right.
be looking for a
Help.
lot of stuff.
That's
Sometimes
why
when
I
we
got
find
these
out,
wrinkles in my
I
forehead
know, and
now.
I never had look. My skin always been
I
smooth.
got
I never
wrinkles in
had
my
wrinkles.
forehead reading stuff.
All that reading that stuff and
But think
trying to
about that. You guys think about that. I
and
mean,
trying to
it's
come up
like,
with our own.
I'm trying to read Wayne's mind.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
not
want
coming to
to.
try to come up with on my own. I'm trying to
Hmm.
read his mind because he does things that they do things in a pattern. Somebody is brilliant on that writing staff.
Yeah,
I mean, I know
somebody
he's got writers, but somebody's brilliant. And to
somebody is
keep Amber,
brilliant.
like Miss Nay said, because her range is so high and so low for acting,
Hmm.
he'd have to get another Amber. How's he gonna get another Amber?
I don't think
I mean,
so.
there's one out there, I'm sure, but will the fans accept her? Maybe Amber's never leaving. I don't know. We'll have Erica
Well,
Kane from
I
or
I'll
whoever.
say this. I'll say this. I wouldn't leave till it's time to go.
If you're making that much money,
That's what I'm
Amber's
saying.
what? She's a multimillionaires in double digits, and she's getting married. I mean, that girl. She said when she went to interview with Wayne for her part, she had $3.56 in her pocket.
That is so amazing.
That's what
It
she
was
was saying. She had $3.56, and she said that in her life.
and when it's for you, and guess what? She didn't know she was gonna be on there that long. He was just
She
testing
didn't.
her out
Yep, it was just testing her out,
to
and
go
she
up
got the
against
job.
Ro and Michelle. She didn't know. She didn't know because at the time Ro was the big star. Ro was
Yeah,
number
Roe was
two.
the star, and then
Ro was
here
number
comes
two.
Amber,
So I guess you
a
can
younger
get
Roe, baby,
a younger Ro. I
a
guess you
younger
can get
Roe.
another Amber. You got another
You got
kind of
another
sense in a
Roe,
row. Mm-hmm.
exactly. So you can. Anybody have any more comments
And
before we
Ro,
call it a night?
stayed in the background. After
When
Amber became more upfront. That's why
yeah,
she didn't
or up
like.
front.
Do you think that's why she didn't like Amber? She never liked
I think
Amber.
that's real. I think that was real.
She never liked Amber.
Nope. And
You think she just
yeah,
saw
no.
Amber coming to take her place?
Hmm. I don't think she ever liked, but I'll just keep that to myself because that's not anything we can really know.
Allegedly. Look, you can say
Allegedly.
allegedly, you can say whatever you want as long as you say allegedly.
I'm just reading
Oh,
the comments.
Emma
You guys
girl
have
said
it
that
going
was
on.
real.
Amy girl, I believe so.
I believe
I've
so.
always believed that. Always believed that there was
Ro
a
does love
problem there.
Anthony. Ro loves Anthony, and Malachi knew it.
Yeah, yeah.
To turn Malachi into a monster was so hilarious.
Angelina will push it. You guys, we're gonna call it a night now. Hemi girl, my Shayla is a TikTok term of endearment or affection for a person. Yeah, I already looked it up. I did post it in the comment, Marion, but thank you for looking it up. And that is Tyrese's daughter. That's
Hmm.
where, people get it from. But the fact that there are two Shaylas are they going to use Shayla and let her become endearing to Amber again? Why is Dave saying my Shayla? They're not. Shayla's not going to be with Dave. No, don't you guys don't run off with that. But
Uh
it's
uh.
a term of
I
endearment,
ain't thinking about it. I don't think
and
Sheila
that
got that
girl
in her
loves
mind.
Amber.
Yeah,
So
she loves
I
Amber.
think Emmy girl knows what I'm saying. But yeah, Marion, I googled it. It's in a comment that I was talking to Magnolia about, and I did post that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you read it, you can kind of get an idea, and it talks about custody battle, whatever that is. Is that the divorce? Well, I mean, like what it means something. They would not have had him calling her my Sheila, like the Jewish term, whatever it is, my
Mm-hmm.
something,
Mm-hmm.
my something, and it means the same thing. But this was during. No, I'll leave it there. But it's not about him being endearing to Shayla. It's him calling his daughter my Shayla. And it might not even be pronounced Shayla, but he said my Shayla. And I think that's very, very telling of some role that Shayla is going to play in Amber's life. Because I don't think
Yeah.
they're taking Dave away.
You don't
I
think
don't feel
so?
that Dave is leaving. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. But he claims he's going to keep them together. We shall see about all
Yeah.
that. Because
Uh-uh.
things might be different now, especially if that is indeed Amber's man. Things might be different from when he first stated it.
You're right. I think things are different from when
I
he
think
first
it's
stated.
different. Because he stated that a while back, like a while back, that he wouldn't break them up. And now look what
That's
they
what he
did. They took
said.
a sledgehammer and they beat that marriage and just broke it in a
They beat it
million pieces.
up. They beat it up
They
and they
beat it
beat it
to a
up and they
million
beat it up.
pieces.
They
So
did it.
is that because he had to change it because Dave is in Amber's life? I can see Amber wanting to bring her man in there. Why not?
Let me read what him and girl said and then we can get out of here.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Michelle. She said tonight was so nice and relaxing. I have enjoyed you ladies. We thoroughly enjoy
Thanks,
you too,
Michelle.
sweetheart. Him and girl said Rose said she was standoffish because she was protective of Wayne, and a lot of the new actresses would come in to take advantage of Wayne, so she didn't know how Amber was going to be.
That
I
makes
could see
sense.
that. I could
And
see
now
that.
she's Amber's Wayne's number 2. She's there to
I
get
could
his
see that.
award. She's number 2 to Wayne. And Rose out there doing her thing, looking beautiful as ever. And she's ready to go to production or almost done with production or something for her
Uh-huh.
movie. And
Yep.
she looks phenomenal.
She
But
she's
yeah,
she's a beautiful woman though.
mm-hmm.
She's a
And
beautiful woman.
that fox silver
That
hair
that beautiful
is
hair.
gorgeous. Gorgeous. Well, everybody, this was really interesting. I hope we didn't bore you. Please don't take any of our what is it? What kind of sessions were these? These are just brainstorming, but with and without data, right?
Mm-hmm.
We
Mm-hmm.
know what we
Uh-huh.
saw, and then thank you, Amanada, and because the
Mm-hmm.
girls definitely did tell her. However, she didn't come outside until way into their conversation. So yes, that is what this chat is about. I hope we didn't bore anybody. I hope we didn't, make it crazy. And if you didn't like it, let me know. Um, yeah, Ernestine and
Why you
Amber
think
are
we bored,
besties for
boo?
real, huh? I'm
Why you
sorry.
think why you think we bored anybody?
Um,
Because it kind of got
because
boring
some
at one
people
time.
don't like. No, some people don't like that much detail.
Oh,
But
okay.
if you want to understand the storylines, not that you have to go as deep as I do or whatever. However, sometimes having an idea of the way Wayne works these skits
Mm-hmm.
may help people to understand that that's a possibility. Just understand how Wayne thinks because he has he has he has bettered his writing and his staff, I guess, but
Mm-hmm.
he is not off the mark of where he has always been. He's just made it better. And I don't want the people to get bored because we're talking about this because we wouldn't normally go into this deep. See, Marion says, I hope Shayla teams up against Anthony on the podcast. Marion, bingo. Because remember, he tried to bribe Shayla into not
Mm-hmm.
turning against him. Now he's got Denisha. What do
I
you
think she
think
gonna
Shayla's
go.
gonna do?
I think she gonna
Right,
go all
Marion?
out for it. I think she gonna go all out for it.
And Marion goes on to say Shayla teams up against Anthony on the podcast. That would ruin his image. Amber is not done with him yet. The way he runs around tarnishing her image. Woo!
Mm.
I feel like
Mm.
we won a trophy tonight.
Yes, yes,
Oh
yes.
my goodness. Mama Brenda said she will be the teacher. Remember? Yes, Nancy B.
Yes, yes. She did say
And
that.
she's teaching Shayla how to grow up.
Didn't she
Yes.
say that? She said she was gonna
Yeah.
teach
She's
Sailor.
going to
That
be
is
the
exactly
teacher.
right. She didn't
Yeah.
want to hear that, and none of us wanted to hear that. But now I understand. Mama Brenda did say that a long time ago.
It means Dave's baby girl. That's right, Hemi girl. But
And you
not putting
remember
it
what
in the
Wayne
context
told
of skit.
Amber when she said, "Why it's always
Mhm.
my turn getting hurt?"
Yeah,
And he said, "But you're not gonna get hurt in the end."
that's right. Wow, I got chill bumps. I enjoyed this. I didn't plan to come this direction, but the stuff that they're dropping are not dropping in the skits is
Mm-hmm.
very, very telling. It's very telling. And now let's just, I mean, what if we find out that Dave is who we think he is? What if we
What do
find
you
that out?
mean? What do you mean?
Where he would be okay to change the storyline about the
Mm,
Dalton flagship. Because
mm,
I don't think it's not beyond Wayne to change his mind. Good night, Dolly. I don't think it's beyond him to change his mind for Amber.
mm-hmm.
I don't. And it would be ideal for them, especially Shayla, because Shayla's the one that tore up that marriage,
Mm-hmm.
to go after Anthony,
I know. I agree, Marion.
hurting
Mm-hmm.
Amber, and dragging her name through the mud when she didn't deserve it.
Yep.
So anyway, I hope you guys had a
I
good
got something to say
time.
before we go. All I
Yeah,
want to say is, you guys, we love y'all so much, and I just thank y'all for letting me come on this platform with Nanya and accepting me in this. It really means the
oh,
whole world to me,
hi, Shy Lady.
and I appreciate Nanya allowing me to,
Oh, stop,
get to know
Stephanie.
you guys and
Don't
stuff
make
like
me
that.
blush, Stephanie.
I'm serious, and also we try, and when she allows me to read you guys comment, I actually could see how you guys wrote it. She can't see that because I'm looking on my
Right.
tablet. I can actually see everything. So when I try to make sure everybody's comment is read,
Mm-hmm.
I do not try to skip over your comment. The only time we try to skip over the comment if you guys are like talking to each other.
Yeah.
But if you guys are trying to say something, we always trying to make sure that everybody is heard.
And I can look on my phone, but sometimes, I mean, sometimes if I want a global view, I can look on my phone. If I want to have the ability to scroll up and down, up and down, up and down
Mhm.
to check for new and check older messages and flags on messages like
Yes.
ribbons or ribbons, flags, anything that would get my attention. If you will put that in a comment you want me to read, I am
Mhm.
going to see it because I do scroll up and I scroll back down. I scroll up and down
And
and
there's
I
no
will see it.
picks. And I want to let everybody know that Nanya does not just picks like, oh, I'm just gonna read this person one and this person.
Oh,
No,
no,
she reads everybody's comment.
I
And so
do.
I want everyone to know how important you all are to her and to me. And I'm just so grateful. Thank you. Thank you so much. And
You're
good night to
welcome.
y'all.
And Alexis, she might slap Denisha. I just saw Alexis's comment.
Yeah, I would love for Alexis to go get on there, get to Atlanta and go slap Denisha.
Okay, guys, we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah, she
Um,
is the boss. You right, Michelle. She is.
the only I'm gonna leave this question with you all, only because I'm still trying to figure it out. So we have
Mhm.
Tamara, who might be the new Amber, for all we know, right? We've got
You
Tamara.
never you never know that.
Check it out.
Hmm.
We have Tamara. And Tamara right now is friends with Shayla, and she's friends
Hmm.
with Denisha, and Amber is her protector, not by choice, but she steps
It just
in
happened that
and
way.
she tries to have Tamara's back low key, right?
Hmm.
How does that work? Steps to Tamara's side to protect her from Wayne.
Oh,
She's not even necessarily protecting her, but trying to keep her uplifted, teach her about Wayne's bad habits,
hmm,
enlighten her about Wayne. You
yeah,
understand what I mean? Nobody
yeah.
taught Amber about Wayne. She had to learn it the hard way.
No, but well, Tamara had learned it the hard way too.
Yeah, but Amber has been leading her all along, trying to convince her, watch this man.
I gotta ask you a question. Do you think the downfall of Lauren is gonna be vicious?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what Dan is capable of. Even when I try to imagine, I think I can't. Maybe he'll lock her in the house and not let her out, but I can't see Wayne having something bad happen on there. Bad where she gets brutally hurt or something. I can't see that, but Dan definitely has something up his sleeve.
Well,
I mean, just like
Rossi got on a lot. Now don't
I
forget that.
know, I know. Every time you say it, I think about the L lady.
And that was
But
horrible. You know
and
that
just think, Shayla wouldn't let Amon go, and
no,
then Shayla wouldn't let Anthony go from the apartment. So
no.
what if Dan won't let Lauren go? I mean, I don't know. He's got something up his sleeve,
But
but I don't think
that's
he
not
wants to hurt her. But
uh-huh.
he's capable because he's cray cray.
He's very capable. But listen, I wasn't saying just him. I was saying when Wayne dumps her. That's what I was thinking about.
Oh, thank you, Dolly. When Wayne, he's gonna dump her. The
He's gonna dump
phrase,
her.
okay. Oh, Marion says the phrase "my Shayla" phrase has evolved into a versatile expression of affection, longing, or even humorous exasperation, and that
Okay.
makes sense with Nia. So
Uh,
we saw it and didn't want to put it out there because I don't want people thinking he's talking about Shayla because you know where people's minds go.
yeah, I
Oh, he's
wasn't
gonna get
thinking
with
that.
Shayla? It's not what it means.
No,
Thank you,
no.
Marion. Thank you, thank you. Okay, everybody, let's call it a night.
Good
I
night,
hope you enjoyed
everybody.
the show. I thoroughly did. I hope I wasn't too detailed and like technical. And hear me, all of you guys, thank you. You guys are some smart people. Wow. I mean, not that I'm surprised. I shouldn't even say that because I'm not surprised. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for the great questions. Thank you for pointing me in the direction of that of what rewatching the Bethany video.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, she followed him outside, but she didn't follow him outside immediately. Maybe she was in the garage listening. Anyway, that'll do it for us, everybody. Good night. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Michelle. Gwen, thank you as usual. Shy Lady and Miss McNay, Tyrane, everybody. Hear me, girl. And congratulations to the new moderators. Have a wonderful night. Maybe I'll see you. Oh, thanks, Tyrane. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow on a Saturday evening. Maybe not. Miss B will be on in the morning. Please join her. Oh, I have one other request, if you don't mind. So that the algorithm knows that people are commenting, can you just drop a heart in like a video? If you like in this live. I mean, I know people don't typically do it because they get out, they want to go wherever they're going. But if you could just say anything, just put a heart, just any entry, it would help me tremendously, tremendously for the algorithm to keep working because we're getting people pointed to our channel and that's how you blow up. And I will not leave you, forget you when this channel goes viral because it's going to go viral in the Country Wayne world. And we are going to do that.
Yes, 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 yes,
We are
yes,
going to
yes,
do
yes.
that. So, Buttercups, thank you, Stephanie Mack. You are a rock star. I'm glad you're here tonight on a Friday. I am very happy Stephanie is here.
Yes. Now
Very
you
happy.
call me Stephanie Mack. You don't call me
I'm
Stacy.
not
You
calling you
don't call
Stephanie
me.
Mack.
I ain't
Stacy,
mad at. That's all right. It's
Stacy, I didn't
at least it was
confuse
Stephanie. You heard me. At
Stephanie
least
and
it
Stacy for
was.
the last 2 days. Don't ask me why. I'm gonna be calling you Stephanie Ace in a minute. Steffi Ace.
Oh, I'm serious.
Because
I
I
just
call
can't.
Stacy Ace. I
And
don't know,
that's
Stacy.
all.
Why am you on my mind, girl? Okay,
Oh,
everybody. Gwen, I love you and I thank you for every single thing that you do. Thank you. And
oh my
also
God, I
always
just love
tweaks
Gwen
the
so much.
comments to fit.
Uh-huh.
Gwen is awesome. All right, everybody. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you for coming. Good night in the bushes.
Especially in the
Okay,
bushes. Good night.
especially in the bushes. Good night. Hold on, Steph.